What up and good morning. Thank you so much for being patient. And we are here fashionably on time. We don't smoke the same time. You know what I mean? We're always got to do it that way. But thank you so much for being patient and hitting that thumbs up. If you are watching on YouTube, you better not get used to it and fucking join our Twitch. And on top of that, make sure you look out for an announcement on Patreon as well, because we are going to make the Patreon worth it. So all the subs will be getting exclusive stuff. But that is the safest place for us to be able to podcast with, while us being able to get good sponsorships, being able to get our actual revenue for making this content for you guys. But a guy who doesn't stop making content, but he treats other content better than this content, XG.
What's up, dog? What's wrong with you? You still on Japan time? Running late, dog. Had waiting outside in the rain.
I was actually just I got a good sleep. Yeah. And
you ain't gotta let them know that, dog.
And to be fair, like Ray said, you were in the truck. Like if it would have been you driving your ass over here, you would have been showing up right now.
No,
with Ray missing a piece of equipment, which we somehow don't know how the fuck you got from here. Yeah. Like we're like, yo, nobody saw him come in. How did he have our switcher? But what is it? Next to him is our token white guy here. Very talented token white guy. No, I'm just playing. Yeah.
I pay my taxes.
He pays his taxes. He's married. The one and only Rock Samson, everybody.
What's up, fools? Feels good to be back.
It's been a while, man.
It feels like it. Yeah, it feels like forever. Man, shut the fuck up. Keep that Oklahoma shit out of here.
Let's keep the bad words off of YouTube for the first 5 minutes.
Oh, why, dude? We're leaving this dump anyways.
You're right. My bad. You're right. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck them, bro.
Can I say the real F word?
No.
The real F word.
Do it. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, dude, it's definitely not the first time.
Hey, don't be such a forget about it.
Yep. Also running the boards, and what is it? It feels good to be back. What's going on, Ray?
Good morning, y'all.
Oh, that's right. I forget. We're 4 deep, so. But thank God for no super chats today, huh? Yeah, but and what is it? We have a guest. What is it? A friend of Nitty's. Are you from Canada too?
I am from Canada, Toronto, Scarborough specifically.
Damn, Scarborough. That sounds kind of dangerous.
Yo, that's they call it Scarlum, Scarberia.
Damn.
Yeah, there's a lot of names.
It sounds like a place Jason Rouse took me to walk over there. But we have all the way from Canada, Norm. How do you say your last name?
Alconcel.
I didn't want to mispronounce it.
It sounds like I could sell drugs.
So we got comedian Norm Alconcel in the house.
Hey, Toronto. Thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Natish was like, yo, you need to hit up E-Zone when you get into town. And I've been here 6 weeks, and I don't know why I was being so pussy and not hitting you guys up. Like, man, look, what's up? Like,
He told some other dude, Kevin. Like, you know Kevin too with the beard? Like
Yes.
He told them like, and then like the day after he told me, he was like, what's up? He told me to hit you up. I was like, and then I had him here the week after, and now he showed up like 3 times. He's a cool dude.
Fucking love Kev. That guy's got the most random information you'll ever know in life.
Yeah.
It's really poignant, really, really good, strong information about the world. But yeah, man, I don't know why it took so long. I saw this guy at the low key comedy show at the Comedy Store. We were just chopping it up, and then he was like, yo, you should come through the podcast. And when he told me it was E-Zone, I was like, oh my God, the universe.
Very serendipitous.
You know? Very serendipitous.
Nitty be telling everybody about the podcast, which is great, because like now when I just network with all my Canadian peeps, like I'm supposed to have Yana come out. You don't know if you know her out there, but she's supposed to come by and co-host for a whole week. But I told her, and she's like, she's in the comments, but she's more into like filming movies. Like yeah. It's just like what she was working on, like some fucking thing we watch on Netflix. Like I mean, she's doing big things, so I was just like, hey, come fucking talk about it over here, man.
No,
whenever Canadians come over here, and now Japanese people, I was like, hit me up.
So the podcast has like the name. The podcast name holds mad weight in Toronto and Canada. Everybody, like I was just talking with another big wig in the comedy or in the cannabis scene. She's in the background, and I mentioned you guys. She's like, "Oh my God, I love those guys. I love their posters. I was trying to find their graphic designer. Like you guys."
Chili's all like, "Sorry, we're not taking commission."
She's one of the only artists that literally writes no commission. I'm like, you know what though? Money?
You have to respect that though, because
I do. I don't
because like as in any kind of artist, bro, at any moment this shit could become overwhelming, and then if you don't recognize when this shit doesn't become fun anymore, it's not fun, that's when you should cut it, because your passion's not in it before. Like me, I always said, when I show up here, there may be times where I'm mad, bro, but if I don't get over it and I come here for 2 weeks straight, like I'm not just pissed, like, hey bro, like either I need a vacation or like I don't want to do this no more.
And this is we don't smoke the same public service announcement. Sorry that we give you the guests sometimes last minute. Yeah, we told her you were coming on Pi, like so this bitch, she's on it. She's quick though.
Yeah.
Hit her up.
That was
Don't call her a
fast,
bitch.
yo.
We all heard what you said.
Put some respect on that name.
Shout out to the graphic
She's
designer.
got
yo.
neck tags. She can handle a fucking bitch here and there.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Hey,
Why do
man.
you always base everything on the neck tats, bro? Like it's like you act like having neck tats is like the most. It's like her saying, "Yeah, I used to be
It says I got balls, dude. If a neck tag doesn't say I got balls,
But
I
you
don't know
make
what's
it
wrong
seem
with
you make it seem like it's like, yeah, you know, I was strung on heroin for 7 years. This is what I got to show for it. Like, what's up? I've been through it. Like, yo, she's a wholesome ass person, bro.
Nah, she just really likes hickeys. So she's like, you know, it just adds to the lure. You know, I like things poking my neck.
How would you trip out of that if that was a whole thing? Like the conspiracy behind it, like Chili really just likes hickeys. That's why she covered it.
That way, no one will ever know. That's amazing, man.
If you're a fucking cheating ass husband, you might as well get some neck tats while you're at it. While you hear this.
See, now I'm afraid to get my neck tagged because I just think X is bullying me because he's gonna think I'm tough enough.
I thought you had Uggs on today.
You did, but they're actually Danner military boots. Like
I was gonna say, I complimented him on the boots when we were outside because I've seen those, but only in black. I've never seen the Uggs version of them.
yeah, they are that kind of khaki brown. But
Yeah,
what it is
that camel skin.
What it is my wife's, I guess my father-in-law, he did government contract work for the military. And they just throw tons of shit out at the end of the year to keep their budget, right?
That's where our taxes are going, people.
And that's why there's such thing as army surplus.
And so he would, find a way to snag me a few pairs here and there. And so, yeah, I've got like 3 pairs of these boots. I've got 4 Kevlar vests.
Jeez.
I got it gets crazy.
Rock
man.
is school shooter ready, dude.
It started off with him being white. That was the first prerequisite.
Ezo's completely right. Those dudes say I'm gonna shoot up a school.
These boots? No, they're
Why
brown, but they were all
why do you think he
black.
doesn't want to have kids, bro? He's like, I can't have a kid growing up in this environment. He's gonna get ideas.
Or
He's gonna create his own adversity.
I learned it from you.
or he is gonna have a school shooter kid.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't fucking say that about him.
Put that into the universe.
Yeah, like what the hell? Rock can have a great musician kid.
White, the chances are way higher than us.
No, he's
Nah,
not
kid.
wrong.
No, it is not.
No, he was-
Anybody can be one of those, bro. But it's a matter of
Statistics don't lie.
You
It's
just
usually
but-
white people, dog.
but-
I'm sorry,
yo,
numbers don't lie.
Who
dog.
lacks
I
the
mean-
most adversity in life?
We shoot. We do drive-bys,
Yeah, but I'm
not,
talking.
but not school shootings.
Hey
dog.
man, you gotta be more inclusive, man. The fucking Montgomery shooting. That guy was Asian, man. Be more inclusive. We're in this too, man.
What about the
No,
dude?
man. He's not
Come
man.
on,
He's
man.
not.
It's not only white people. Asian guys fucking
See,
shoot up the spot, too.
Asians got pride, brother. Like, I don't care what it is. We're gonna be included.
We were the best. We got an A+ on that shooting.
He's like, remember,
Yeah, my man almost did too. If the gun didn't jam, man.
remember MIT?
High score.
That was the first one with the Asian fool. Actually, as a matter of fact, that was one of the first
I don't
ones.
think it was Asian.
That it was, dude. The Asian dude who did Massachusetts Tech.
No, but when it Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah, Virginia Tech. I'm sorry, but yeah,
It wasn't the first.
I think, but he was like one of the first that had the most casualties after Columbine. Where you're just like, hey, dude, we didn't
Yeah.
expect this from an Asian kid. He was a good student. Like,
I mean, Asians are one of the, we populate most
shit.
of the earth, so like we're used
that
to dealing
true?
with a lot of
Dude.
people. You know,
is that true though? Like, are there more Asians than Latin?
Kind of looks like you.
oh, racism is real. I love it.
You know,
I love it. That's my cuz right there.
You know who I was gonna say he looked like, and I hope he doesn't get mad. He looks like DJ Flick to the DUI mugshot.
I have no clue, but that sounds funny. Shit.
He's like, he did not hear the trumpets during that mugshot.
No, it's crazy. There was like this a Greyhound incident in Canada a few years ago where this Asian man was just on there and just went crazy and cut off somebody's head.
What?
Just while riding through the Greyhound.
Like,
There's
the person was alive, and then he just started.
just walked up to him, just started fucking just slicing their head off.
Scumbag activities.
Right?
And that's kind of
I'm saying
crazy.
Asians, we out here, bro.
You know,
that's all I'm trying to say.
no, you know what though? That like when I was watching when I was walking by the Tokyo police stations.
Hey, we gotta take a shot every time he's on references Japan.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what am I doing?
Hey, their wanted
haters.
posters look like anime fools, just like posing for fucking mugshots, and I'm just like, what are these? If I could read the crime under there, I wish I knew, because like they all look hella interesting. Like so, like they had some kind of crazy backstory. Like one of them looks like he worked at the Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Pegasus.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, man. But Canada does have some of the craziest serial killers too. Don't get it fucked up. Canada, like it's something about being out there in the cold so much, because you know weather does affect your mental health.
They're real serial killers because they're not using guns.
Nah.
They're going hands
They don't
on.
have guns. They don't have a Second Amendment. You gotta go in there with a knife, with the like real Ted Bundy shit.
Yeah, you know, just we're kind of like in between the UK and the USA, where we both use knives, we use a little bit of guns here and there, but like we like to.
It's
you know,
mostly hands-on.
variety. You know, variety is key.
It's mostly hands-on, bro. Like from what I have noticed, because I watch a lot of serial killer things, like where it's like, oh, this person. Like I really dug deep into the one dude who stabbed the other food blogger. I was like, what made this guy do this? You know what I mean? That Indonesian guy. He waited. He knew he was going to do a food blog, and he was out there in some Asian country, and dude was waiting there a week before. He's like, he's gonna be staying in this hotel. Some Will shit right here. This is some Will shit. He was like, Cairo's gonna be entering the hotel at fucking 6, and I'll wait for him. But like, yeah, he was like, oh, he's on live. Perfect. I could see the restaurant in the background. He read the shit. He walked up around the corner and was like, what's up? Remember me from this fucking such and such food blog? And he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? Before he could say anything, jugular, bro. Just like 3 times while he was on live. And the dude's like, just fucking kill building it. And then like he just like walked away and he waited till the cops showed up. He was like, yup, I stabbed him. Fuck him in his food show.
Okay.
You hear that? You hear that, Eric Kahn?
Shit.
Fuck you.
So you're telling me that the other.
We don't know that now.
So you're telling me that guy had another food blog?
Yeah, he had a opposing food blog. Like these two were two different food bloggers.
Yo, that's real beef.
Yeah,
right
and that's and
That's crazy.
But why
Oh my
that food
God.
blogger? There's a million food bloggers. Why?
because they had gotten into it, and dude said something that was like, you know how when you say something to a certain black guy in the hood, he might shoot you. Like it's like say something about his mama, and he's gonna shoot you for no reason.
he's just a crazy
He'll
person.
Nipsey Hustle you real quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
for real, like straight up, bro. Like
What was he like? Yo, that risotto was not good. They're like, oh, you're fucking dead.
I think it stemmed from like fuck you and your family and all this shit, and the dude was like, oh, you got my family involved, huh? He was like, I'm from like the poor part of Vietnam. Fuck you. And then he had nothing to lose type shit.
This is way deeper than I thought. I was just because it's full like pineapple on his pizza and shit. I literally thought they were beefing over some lame shit.
Has anybody
like,
been murdered over the pineapple on pizza debate?
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, but like I don't know, man, because some people take like you can't just call any man a bitch, bro. You know what I mean? Like some fools for real. Like some fools, that shit is like they'll fucking beat you to death over that shit, bro. And it's like some people don't got that much to lose, bro. Like to me, it's like if somebody's like, "Yo, you're acting like such a bitch," I'm not gonna be like what? And just start bombing you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just be like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna let that first one slide. But if I hear your demeanor and tone change, then we might have a problem.
Everybody got a trigger word though, man.
What's your trigger word?
My trigger word would probably be I got a crazy like threshold, so like I'm not nothing.
Any of the
bothers
Gran Torino language?
No. Oh, yo, fucking slow. Look at these slants over here. Like no shit. I love the creative racial slurs. Like yeah, look at this goddamn nip. I'm like, oh, you fused flip a fucking little island person with the N word nip. Boom, I love it. That's like Asian fusion right there. Foods, you know. I'm a chef too, so like that's beautiful. Bro.
You're like, can I use it on stage?
Yeah, you know that's Korean fried chicken is what that is. You know what I'm saying?
I never had Korean fried chicken though, but it sounds bomb.
Have you heard the story?
I've had the
great.
Tokyo fried chicken, and fried chicken is fire out there. Like,
you know the
it's
story of it,
healthier,
though, right?
No.
No, the American soldiers that were set up in Korea were just like all the black soldiers were like, hey man, you guys know how to make fried chicken? And they're like, oh no, we don't know. And then he showed them like, this is the recipe. Can you guys make this for us? And since then they've been making fried chicken.
They smash it down though, huh?
They don't. No, they just have their own specific seasonings on it, but like it's very similar, but also it got its own Asian touch to it. But that shit's fire.
Do black people like it?
Black people love it.
That's that's.
I mean, it's their recipe.
Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like at that one chicken spot, I was like, man, if I don't see a black dude walk in here right now, dude, and give it that authenticity, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like I do back home, I'm not gonna think this place is legit because I ordered 3 pieces of chicken there. Sure enough, dude, he was from Malaysia or some shit like that. But he walked in there and he was all about that chicken.
I don't know if you guys ever.
There was like a couple of like curdy type of dudes in there, you know?
What does that mean, curdy?
Like
Indian.
Indian.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven.
Curdy?
Like Indian.
Curry. You meant curry.
Oh, curry.
You meant curry, like curry.
And they have like a curry style fried chicken dish, and I was like, yo, that
Damn,
shit
that
looks
sounds
bomb, but I
good.
fucking hate curry.
You don't fuck with curry?
I don't, bro. I hate the smell.
There's multiple curries though. There's Thai curry. There's Jamaican curry, Trinidadian curry,
Well, the
Indian curry.
the Patel curry is out of my whole thing. Yeah.
the Jagmeet Singh curries.
Nah, every time I hear tikka masala or fucking
That shit's
like
tight.
fucking something chicken, I am with tandoori. I'm good. No. Like, no offense to all my Indian homies. I know don't mean to offend you, Nitty, but I just don't really like the smell of the food.
But you know what's crazy? You guys, I take it you're Latino,
Yeah. Salvadorian.
Mexican,
Salvadorian.
Salvadorian.
Yeah.
You guys like Latinos use mad cumin, and curry is like there's so much cumin seasoned there. So like I think there would be like a
No, there's a lot of
overlap.
Latinos that fuck with it. Like my
Yeah.
girl loves that shit, and I'm like, I can see how there's a similarity because we have certain like beef stew type dishes where they're a little bit the viscosity of the caldo is a little bit lighter. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not as thick.
That's
like,
amazing.
So it's yeah.
He's got.
Break it down. Break down the science.
All right. He's got a High and Hungry show, so he talks about food
I love it.
like very like
I love it.
Yeah, when you heard that is literally the way he talks about food.
So it's
fucking
on a
wild.
lighter note. So it's like it'll go right through the rice, but it won't like cover it like how curry does.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I like that a little bit more, even though it's like I don't know, it makes the rice a little bit more wet, but. Yeah, like
Not
with
too
the
wet, though.
yeah, but no, not too wet. Like, you know, but like with the curry,
Never
it
too
has
wet.
it has like a layer. It's almost like adding mud, and it just makes it thicker. And like you could almost even fuck that shit up with chopsticks, because I saw people back there fucking it up with chopsticks. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like the curry you would enjoy is Thai curry, just because it's not as in your face.
That's the one. That's the one type of like food my girl's been trying to get me to eat, like Thai food. She's like, you don't fuck with Thai food as much. I was like, I like the tea. like
that orange ass iced coffee.
That fucking
Thai
Starbucks.
tea.
that shit tastes good
It
though,
does
bro.
taste really good though.
Just get fried rice. You can never go wrong with fried rice anywhere, dog.
I didn't know how many ways.
I'll go anywhere
Look, bro,
and
I didn't know how many ways you could switch up white rice, bro. I was like, damn, they got a whole section, bro.
Everybody, listen. Every culture does rice. They just cook it differently. Like Filipinos, we do white rice, fried garlic rice.
Ooh, that shit is
Latinos,
bomb,
rice
dude.
and beans. You know, Jamaicans, rice and peas. Japanese sushi. White people, you guys do minute rice, Rice Krispie squares. But we all do rice. We just do it
Rice
differently.
Krispies. Don't forget Rice Krispies.
That's what I'm saying,
dog.
Rice Krispie squares, man. You guys,
You know, I
that's
take that
snap,
one
crackle,
with pride,
pop,
all
bro.
right?
No, come on. Everybody loves a good Rice Krispie square. All right. I don't know about Uncle Ben's, and I don't know. They don't even call.
I can
Uncle Ben's
taste.
no
I
more,
can
do they?
taste if your mom doesn't love you and your Rice Krispies treat though. Like I can kind of taste it like your mom does not like you. If you bring some Rice Krispies treat, like Colton brings some all the time, and I could tell his mom loves them. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, she's doing it. But then I've been invited to like trailer trash homies' houses, and then and then you're just like, damn, for your mom.
You use margarine? Ugh.
Yeah, bro.
He's
Like
like,
I need real butter.
I wasn't loved.
Sugar-free,
Huh?
stay
I wasn't
puffed.
loved then.
What do you mean?
Oh, like that. I would go.
That's just not something your mom.
No,
Your mom should have been
listen.
making you flan, fool.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
God, you don't understand how bad I went to the grocery store and I wanted fruit roll-ups, Rice Krispies, but as a Mexican man on a budget, my mom's like, no, dude.
No.
Like I'd have to go to white people's house to have Rice Krispies, to have an ice cream on a cone.
Hot Pocket at a white person's house.
Yeah,
That shit was tight.
Hot Pocket. What
Yo,
What is this white person empanada, man? This is great.
Hey, that shit is like a cultural experience when you go to your first white friend's house and you see the type of snacks they got and you're like, chili can be frozen?
They got
Like,
gushers.
yeah.
Tell me you didn't burn your tongue on your first Hot Pocket.
Fuck yeah, I still burn myself, but I have a little fan. Like
A food fan?
yeah.
Get the fuck out. Really?
Yeah, like the one from Universal Studios. I'm like, yo, come on, King Kong, help me fucking cool this shit down.
I mean, yo, if you're an immigrant and you have any form of hand pie, whether it be a pizza pop, pizza pocket, empanada, a beef patty, if you're not biting into it and the first reaction out of your mouth is, you're not eating it right. you have to like slide. And then it's something that it does to the flavors of the fucking empanada or whatever meat filling is there. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of the experience, though, man.
Hey, fool, Asian foods be fucking with flan too. Bro, like they just have different flavor of it, bro. Like I walked into a spot out there. So look, they got flan. No, it was flan texture, but the flavor was different.
Oh, what flavor was it?
It just tasted not like what I'm used to.
Was it a Filipino spot? Because Filipinos, we do. I mean,
it might
Mexicans of Asia.
It might have been, bro, because I was like, oh shit, this is flan. And then it was like ready to go. I just stopped by there to get some tea, and I was just like, oh, this is not flan like how I'm used to it.
I'll tell you what, some Filipinos, when they make their leche flan, sometimes they cook the egg too much, so like it curdles. And
that's what that was.
That's when it's like it's not an A1 flan. You know, you want it to be like cooked at the perfect temperature, so it's creamy still. Once it gets curdly, it's like ugh.
Yeah, it's true. It's like you know what's one of my favorite dishes, but there's so many places they fuck it up. Arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche, yeah.
Arroz con leche is fire, bro. If it's done right. What? Some places be making that shit like thick as hell. I'm like, bro, my hand's not supposed to get stuck in there.
Hey, have you had a jericaya?
No, what is that?
You don't know what that is? Am I that paisa?
Jericaya?
It's like a flan, but it's different. They burn the top. It's like a creme brulee type of thing, but it's
that sounds bomb right already.
It's a jericaya. I can't believe you've never had one. They sell them at.
I think I've had that before.
They gotta sell it at East Los, Ray. I know they do.
It looks like flan. It looks just like flan, but it's not flan. It's called a jericaya.
How do you spell that? I need to look this up.
That sounds very mad like Asian Jap or something.
No, it's Mexican.
My name is Harikaya.
Yeah. Man, that sounds like, would you like some jericaya?
What is this Japanese delicacy right here?
It's like that whiskey I was drinking out there. Oh, remember? Yeah. I was like, this is very close to a Spanish racial slur. And then I was like, what's it called? They were like, hayate. And I was just like, is that what it's called? And they're just like, yeah. They was like, you want whiskey? Hayate. And I was just like, all right, I guess I'm saying it too, dude.
Y'all were one C away.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So question, how the fuck did Filipinos get to Canada?
Well, that shit is like the homeland, dog.
Is it really?
It is like the motherland, bro. Because they treat the people they treat fucked up are the natives, not the Asians. They work out there.
I mean, I'll tell you what, man. Like, Filipinos are one of the most widest spread diasporas in the whole world.
What does that mean?
Like,
and I like that I don't know words and I don't know what the fuck you're
the diaspora, or some would say, I don't know, potato, tomato, is basically the people from our motherland.
Okay.
So the Filipinos, diaspora, we're one of the widest spread people in the world because our main import are our caregivers and service workers. So like everybody loves hiring us, like as nurses, as nannies, as.
So is that a real thing?
That's a real thing.
People in the Philippines go to school to be a nurse, and United States, Canada, whatever countries, like, yo, we need nurses. Let's hit a fuck in the Philippines. These fools got them by the buckload.
Basically, so all the cruise ships,
that's
you know,
that's a good thing. That's a good service to be in. That means you guys got hospitality.
I'll tell you what, we were colonized 4 different times. All right, over our history, it was like the Malaysians, the Chinese, the Spanish, and then the Americans bought them off the Spanish for a couple of mil in the 1800s.
Whoa.
So
they sold the whole fucking.
Yeah, they bought Philippines, Cuba, and all. They had like a whole fucking. Yeah, they got a nice little package deal on this purchase back in the 1800s, but
a bundle,
right? They had a nice little colonizing bundle. That's amazing. But as a result of 4 different colonizers, we just got really good at serving. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that that's like the bane of our existence, but also like it's what leads our culture. But like we're really some of the best. I hate to use the word servants, but like
Caretakers. It sounds like
caretakers, caregivers, like because
a host. You guys a good host. Like I'm sure
all those things,
I'm sure
right?
a Filipino throws a good ass fucking
Hey,
party.
we're super hospitable. We're gonna
Yeah.
cook so much food and say, "Yo, please take it all home." Like you'll never leave a
mad
Filipino
at
party without what we call baon, which is a takeaway plate. You know what I'm saying? But and as a result of, I guess that culture and mentality, we naturally are sought out because they're like, no, Filipinos will do the job with a smile. They'll take care of you. You know, that's why I always tell people, don't be racist towards Filipinos because eventually we're going to be taking care of your loved ones. Like, don't fuck with us.
Yeah,
right? But that's why we ended up in Canada because Canada, we got free healthcare. So, hey, nurses,
They got
come
free
to
healthcare.
Canada.
Yeah,
We need you. Oh, you Filipinos are the best nurses. My buddy Hassan Phils has an amazing joke about like having malaria, and he thought it was COVID, and he's like, you know, while people, and this was early when no one knew what was going on, so like all the nurses are normally like, and he's like, yo, when the Filipino nurse came in, she treated like you ever get tucked in, like get your fucking, you know, the blankets pushed underneath the sides while you're lying down. It's like, my mother never even did that to me, but that Filipino nurse, right? And then when they had to,
I've never wanted a Filipino bitch in my life till now.
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna get taken care of?
bro, that's the thing, man. They are loyal to the soil. They'll take care of you. You know, they may be
It's like an
highly
Asian culture
emotional.
thing, bro.
Yeah, they might be highly emotional, but at the same time, they're freaking, dude. When they're committed and when they're loyal, they're loyal. So. But to finish off that joke, he was like, yo, man, when they did the nurse switchover, I had a white lady. Yo, I'm like, yo, fuck this bitch. She don't even.
You got it.
She's like, you don't even take care of your own parents. Like you got them in an old folks home. How you gonna take care of me?
You see how happy Joe Coy is?
That is a joke. You're right. White people kind of shit. Yeah, why do I want a nurse that don't take care of her own kid or of her own parents?
You know what I'm saying?
Look what I found downstairs.
Look what I found downstairs, dude. Steph don't left this.
Oh shit.
Oh, did he tell you, or did he tell you he left it for you?
Well, you know.
Yeah, I like how he found it. I like how he found it. He's like, I just found it, like a fucking, like it was
Same
like
team.
same team,
Same team. Yeah, but yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I there's one thing I told my lady. I was like, yo, if we ever have a honeymoon, it's gonna be in one of these Asian countries.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta have a well-behaved baby. I was like, because yo, the reason their kids are well-behaved. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I didn't see no babies crying out there. It tripped me the fuck out, bro. When fools cried, they treated it like a communist, bro. Like, it was just like, what? Who's crying? I don't hear nobody crying. You hear somebody crying, parent? No, I don't hear nobody crying. And the kid had no choice but to get up and keep fighting, bro. Like, I was just like, yo, this works. This whole babying culture shit in America fucking sucks, bro. That's the reason we have pussies that get offended, like that fucking pussy who got offended yesterday when I said go woke, go broke. Fuck you, you stupid retard cat eye looking motherfucker. I don't care if you know karate, bro. Anybody can get shook knighted, bro. I really don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck that dude hitting me up talking about it was offensive because I said go woke, go broke, speaking about the state of California. Yeah, bro, we went woke, gentrified everything, and went, look at us. We're fucking broke and everybody's getting robbed. Nobody's paying for shit. So if you don't live here, bro, and let me tell you guys who the fuck this piece of shit is. I swear to God, bro.
Don't give him the clout.
I'm not gonna say his full name, but not Will J. Will J is the best.
That's the best.
But fucking fuck you and your fucking retarded looking cat eyes, bro. You fucking soft ass pussy, bro. I swear to God, bro. Talking about go woke, go broke, talk about it was offensive. What a piece of shit, bro. He started tagging me in like fucking Public Enemy posts, like fight the power and shit. I was like, bro, I'm from a different era, bro. That shit don't hit the same for me, bro. We had George Floyd and Chris Droner. You know what I mean? Like, it's like way different, like political fucking acts, bro, that happened for, you know, for different reasons. But what the fuck, bro? I was like, people can't be getting offended over. America creates a lot of fucking pussy ass fools and pussy ass bitches who just want to bitch about anything, bro. You know how many people I saw bitching in Japan? Nobody.
They're not allowed to. Public shaming is a real thing out in Asia.
Oh yeah, hey, you know what? If people got a taste of what fucking humiliation was here, they would shut the fuck up every now and then.
It's called a social credit score.
People would be like, you know what? Maybe I don't want. This isn't the attention I want.
E-zone. If social credit score was real, you know, me and you would be hit right now because technically we got demonetized from YouTube.
That's the first
That
taste,
would
bro.
be the social credit score. They would literally tell you like, oh, since you guys are so mean on YouTube, you can't buy a bus.
Yeah.
gas is more expensive for you to travel. That's what social credit score is. They're literally gonna judge you on how you are as a person. If they see you littering,
Bro,
social credit score. You're on a social credit score. You're not allowed to. Aren't you shadow banned on Instagram?
yeah.
Yeah, you'd have a bad social credit score.
I'm shadow banned on Instagram because there's people that fucking pay these bots to like, honestly, bro, once people get past the whole stigma of marijuana is bad and the people associated with marijuana are bad, what else are you gonna say about me? He's a hard worker. He fucking hires his friends. He fucking puts his friends on. He fucking does all this shit. Like, aside from the certain thing that people are holding on to try to talk shit about you, bro, that's all you got, bitches. And the moment that becomes accepted, guess what, dog? We still go be here doing work. Maybe a little bit older, more white hairs, no hairs on the top, but I'm still be here working just as hard. Earning my moment in the sun, bro. That's the reason it pisses me off when people are like, oh, man, let me ride this fucking Silver Surfer wave of just talking shit about this fool. Like, bro, go ahead, bro. There's a lot of people that try to do that shit. That's the same reason you can't cancel people like Joey Diaz. I'm not comparing myself to the greats like that, but when you fucking speak your fucking mind, dog, and people resonate with it, they ain't gonna fuck with you, dog.
Sukalamink. You know what Sukalamink means?
He's the reason I know.
Right
He's the reason I know what a mulanga is.
It means suck dick in, like, I don't know what language, but Sukalamink. That's what that means.
Sukalamink.
Joey Diaz got told that one day. And it's like puñetas. When I say puñetas, you know exactly what puñetas means. Don't be a puñetas. Don't be a maricón.
What does puñeta mean exactly?
¿Qué quiere la niña fresa? Sí.
It's the real F word.
Remember that song? That song's about it. That song's pretty much just like, what does the queer want? Sí. ¿Qué quiere la niña fresa? Sí.
Rock so lost right now. Rock so lost, dog.
I mean, I'm slowly learning.
Hey, have you ever, you know what quebraditas are? Oh,
¿Quebraditas?
yeah, you know what that is? Because you know what's crazy, yo? I've been seeing that's a cool thing about, like, what I love about, like, it's not just Japanese people, but just Asian cultures in general. They're like, hey, we like something about another culture. We're going to figure out a way to make our own version of it and adapt it to it. Because there's, like, Asian cowboys and shit out there.
Yes,
People that are, like, rancheros, like, speaking Mexican, it's like straight fucking Mexican dialect, like, and fucking, like slang and shit. And I'm like, yo, these supposed to speak better Spanish than some paisas out here.
Yo, have you seen the fucking Vietnamese cholos?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yo, that shit is crazy, man. They're fucking.
They're like they're kind of like the safer cholos, cause like if they gotta duke it out, they'll fight, but nobody's like, hey, puto.
Yeah, the guns.
Yeah, cause they don't really.
Hey, but don't get it twisted, man. These guys are fucking ruthless out there. Like the Vietnamese, I mean, they beat America in war, man. How the fuck did you beat America in a war?
They did.
We gave up.
No,
America gave up. America gave up. America never lost the war, first of all. And I'm not American. I'm not like how I'm the one defending y'all motherfuckers.
You sound just like Korea when they talk about the Japanese war. It's like they were smashing babies and raping everybody. They had to put happy faces on everything to make everybody like them again, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Rock.
Like it's like, yo.
As the white guy, can you defend your country, please?
I was just gonna say XG's just kissing America's ass because he wants that citizenship.
It's facts.
Yeah, and they don't.
It's fucking facts, dog. America's never lost the war.
Are the veterans from Vietnam taken care of? All of them?
That doesn't mean we lost the war.
Nah.
No, they're not.
They're not getting taken
You know what? I gotta drink a Japanese beer to this, dude. Fuck this.
Youngling?
Drink that Young Ling.
That young Ling, bro.
Yeah, young Ling Ling.
Yep.
It's German anyways. That's even worse. That's a Nazi beer.
They get along with the Germans out there, mind you.
They do get along with the Japanese. They were homies during World War II. Homies.
Let me tell you, dog, there was a lot of healthy ass Germans out there walking around talking about, it's like, you're from America. Hey, what's up, bro? Like, I was like, yeah, assimilation, huh? I was like, we gave that to y'all. I was like, yo, granddaddy's alive because of us. Hey, bro, when you understand, I don't know why, like, it's crazy, bro. Like, all political humor and shit, that's the shit that triggers a lot of people, huh? It's not even anything, it's political humor. Like, it's just like, anything that has it, it's like, this is what I stand for.
Exactly, because it's a belief system that you're, like, questioning, and it makes them question, like,
but we can
have
say,
I been
fuck
thinking
Jesus
wrong
Christ,
this whole
huh?
time? So they gotta defend it.
Camel toe Harris. Everyone hates when I say camel toe Harris.
Does she have a camel toe though? I want to see
She
it.
definitely has a camel toe. She's a female. Every female has a camel toe.
I know, but like, have you seen it on those business pants? Like, have you seen it on those
That's the
business
question.
pants?
That's the question.
Yeah. Yesterday, you know how we did the We Don't Smoke the Same on Thursday? Me and Bill Dolce went to a bar. Dude, I could see this bitch's lips through her jeans.
Yeah.
It was intense, bro. This bitch had a camel toe that was unbelievable. I looked at it was.
Ooh. Was it one of them pointy ones that looked more like a pork foot? Like a pork hoof?
That's.
Ooh, with like the
What do you mean? You've seen it before.
Yeah.
It wasn't even.
Are we talking about
the?
Yeah.
It wasn't even.
It's almost like a W because like the labias are hanging.
An uneven W.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a
little
Wu-Tang
bit-
W.
A Wu-Tang
It's a
W.
Wu-Tang W.
Got a Wu-Tang W
So
for
we're
a
talking
pussy.
about a half open curtain.
Yeah. You the sun was coming in. Like the sun was coming in. You don't want to sleep. You don't want to sleep with the current like that. You can't sleep with
That shit is giving you that Tony Yayo face.
Yeah.
That shit is giving you that face Chili makes.
You got that stank face, dog. That pussy got that stank face, dog.
Yo, how far can we keep on going with
Hey,
this?
Chili's gonna draw this. It's gonna be like pussy with a stank face.
Bro, and I'm at the bar and I looked at Bill. I'm like, bro, you can see that bitch slip through her jeans. It didn't take 2 seconds. The bill was like, whoa.
Oh no.
Damn, like
Hey, you should have taken a bow and shit in front of that fucking that curtain. Should have been like the show's halfway done.
It looked like a double jointed West Side.
Yeah,
West Side. Like, what are the
Maybe the pussy had a stroke, dog. That's what he's like. You know how when you get a stroke, it's like you talk. Like, I'm gonna welcome you to my show.
She got pussy paralysis.
Hey, dude.
her clit is leaning to the right.
Oh man, was that a political joke?
It doesn't like abortions.
Starts protesting on one side.
Oh man, this is fucking gold,
now
man.
all I can think is Two-Face from Batman.
Oh shit.
They should have started flipping the coin.
The gift that keeps on giving, man.
God damn.
That pussy keeps on giving.
It's a little loose slip.
Good for her.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out.
Did you get her number?
Lopsided pussy.
You can find her at the Bigfoot Lounge in Glendale. I'm not gonna tell you what bar.
I've been trying to go there, bro. Like just because it looks like a cool place to get a beer at. You know, I'm like sometimes I'm there and I get too late to the cafe where with my lady to eat. They have a bakery across the street, but it's a little bit too gentrified for me these days. So the Bigfoot Cafe seems a little bit cool.
Dog, we're at the fucking
But
bar.
not if you're telling me that's where Bigfoot Camel Toes kicking at.
Camel toe. Boy, if you got a big foot, you know you got a big camel toe. It's just it fucking comes with the bar, dog.
It looks like Shaq's big
Dog,
toe.
This bitch got mad at me and Bill.
Looking like Martin's big
Yo,
toe.
The ones that cross over the second toe.
If Martin had a camel toe, that's how it would look like.
Hey, by the way, Martin Moreno has a big ass toe, everybody.
Big, dog.
I know he doesn't like
Hey,
people usually. I think he didn't like it when Felipe and Rodrigo took it out of context and the whole world knew, and they were like, "Let me see your toe." like,
That's violating.
now it's like 4 years later. So like, if you happen to see Martin out there being bopo at a fucking beach somewhere with Fluffy, just take a look at his toe. You'll be like, that's just like an ice cream sandwich, bro.
This isn't facts, and I haven't.
This is the same.
I've
Martin that
seen his
Fluffy always
toe.
talks
Yeah,
about?
Martin
Yeah.
Moreno, he's a homie. Yeah.
He's already like,
hilarious.
like, yeah,
Dude, it's like this big. It outdoes all the other
It's like a
toes.
Nokia brick cell phone, bro.
You can play snakes on his toenail.
it has the screen too. That's a toenail.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yo, but on the real though, I've never seen it. All I heard it for. Come on. If you got a big toe, well, you got a big foot, so he's probably got a big dick.
Hey man, is that?
You know what they say?
He does have a young
Big
girlfriend.
toe,
Hey,
big
he does
dick.
got a young girlfriend.
Of age, by the way.
He's got a really. He just got a crazy dick head.
I'll take-
It's a huge helmet.
I'll take a big toe to have a big dick any day, dog.
Oh,
Any
man.
day, dog. We're talking 9, 10
Let's
inches.
compare toes, everybody. Everybody put your toes on the table.
You about to have a toe off.
Now you measure. Don't forget, you measure from the base. All right.
Hey, dog.
Since we can't legally fucking just whip it all out,
Hey.
we're having
Hey,
a
wait,
toe
wait,
off.
Hey yo, what that toe do?
Hey, are we also met?
Hey, bitches just be measuring toes, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Like, give a man a foot massage if you want to know how big his dick is before you invest yourself.
Serious
How
question.
about that?
Serious
Enjoy the foot
question.
massage.
Serious question. Are we also checking the girth of the toe?
It's gotta match. It's gotta match. It's probably matching,
What if
bro.
it's just
'Cause
long?
yeah,
What if
you got
it's
a long ass skinny toe.
dog that's telling you what the dick looking like?
I mean,
You're walking around like this.
What is that brontosaurus neck
Hey.
for a toe you got there?
Somebody said this is Nickelodeon. What is it? Brain programming. Damn, I admitted for years that I am a Nickelodeon kid. So I love Nickelodeon, with the exception of Dan fucking Toe Snyder. But yeah. But to be fair, Nickelodeon did like. But I'm sorry if this is the repercussion of it. I'm just glad I'm not like predicting it and just like I have a fetish with toes or women's feet, because I would get so mad, bro, if I woke up and I'm just like, yo, that foot kind of. Damn, like, yeah.
Put a
Ooh, I
foot
wanna-
fetish.
Like I
want to fuck.
I could look at
that
Victoria's
toe
Secret
cleavage,
model
you know?
like on TV in a commercial. I'm like, damn, she's
Hey,
kind of
so
hot,
wait up,
but
wait
like
up.
not a foot. You know what I mean?
I don't
So
know.
wait up.
I can't understand foot fetishes.
Well, what if like we're comparing like the dick to the foot? What about the foot to the pussy? What if the pussy's small, her pussy's small? If her foot's small, her pussy's small.
Ichima.
Underwater squat.
Asians make females have small feet on purpose, dog. It might keep the
tight.
pussy. It might
I
keep the pussy
think that's
small.
only in China, fool.
China.
Yeah, like
Japanese,
I
don't
think
know.
that look from what I understand.
they all-
That was an old.
It
thing
was an
back in the
old
day.
yeah.
But
They
it was
would-
probably because like,
Nah,
oh,
fam.
yo, our dicks are too small, man. We need those fucking smaller pussies, man. I feel like I'm fucking a well right now.
It's done.
Oh, is it done?
It's done. But I'm glad Steph Tone left me that little bit. Underwater squat.
It's crazy how that does the exact opposite effect of helium.
It just
You go
hit-
low, the voice goes lower.
Well, the thing is, you can't get high off helium. That's the sad part. Like if we could go to Party City, we'd be clearing out Party City all day. It'd be like we'd be in here having an intro. Do. We're the Nas monks.
No, I took a bunch of helium out of like these balloons at a wedding one time and went to a rave right after. And the fuck, we're having so much fun with the helium, but ecstasy and helium do not mix, man.
Oh,
like the
no.
amount of cramps and bubble guts you get from.
Oh,
whatever.
you know what, bro? There's certain drugs that don't mix, bro. When I used to do a lot of cocaine and Nas, I used to wake up with the worst bubble guts because I'm like, I'm inducing a diuretic in my body. Like I like to inform myself about my drugs, bro. So
Yes,
like,
yes.
you know what I mean? I'll be like, why did I throw up? Why did I this? So like, it's a diuretic. So everything's supposed to go out, and you're fucking putting gas bubbles in there. So the next day you'll wake up just burping.
Yeah.
And you're just constantly farting. And I was like, yeah.
You're literally feeding your body farts.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's just like, ooh, that's the fart producer. You want to fart? Boom, just take the whippets, man.
You got any of them fart drugs?
You know that like whippets are like the what I'm seeing. They're making a comeback, bro. They're making a comeback. I mean, Steve-O gave it a bad name when like everybody saw that picture of him with the cigarette. He's like, ah, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
and they had that intervention.
Steve-O gives everything a bad name, dog. Not gonna
Not-
lie. There's
not-
there's not a lot
Not
of things
redemption.
that- yeah.
Not redemption. He's a married, healthy, fucking productive piece of society now.
Now.
Lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky.
Real lucky,
Really good,
yeah.
Yeah, he could have been Bam. You know, like
Bam's
Fuck.
not dead.
No, Bam is just going through it, man. Like he died and then got resuscitated, and then
Like
now he's
Bam
getting
can't catch a
divorce.
break, bro. Like he just cannot. Like ever since his homeboy died, I like don't get me wrong, fool. Like I would be very devastated too, bro. But I'm not about to destroy my life too.
It's not fun anymore.
I don't think it was entirely about Ryan Dunn either, though. Like all those dudes clowned a whole bunch, but Bam, like, I don't know, man. There's just like if you watch the history of how he came up, like he was funny, but he's shitty to his family, shitty to his friends, and it was like
He had bad karma.
it was one of those. Yeah, it just didn't seem like there was ever any breaks. Whereas like with the rest of the Jackass crew, like they get into it and do a bunch of dumb shit, but you also see like a level of camaraderie and like. You assume they can hang out without kicking each other in the nuts, whereas
Yeah.
anytime somebody went to Bam's house, it was shenanigans.
It was you're the butt of the joke no matter what.
That, yeah. And when he got, hit or, he
It's
was
kind of
the
like
butt
if
of
we
the
were to
joke.
all be here and every time Rock comes in, we just pick on him nonstop, and it's just it's like why would you show up here, bro? Like
quit, yeah, I mean-
yeah. Like it'd be like, look, bro, like I would get it if we're all getting picked at, but like you guys are just making fun of me for 2 hours. Like
Look, guys,
Like-
I'm having some real confidence issues.
nobody's gonna like that shit, bro.
It's Bert Kreischer times 10.
But Bert Kreischer's a lone wolf, bro.
No, but that's what I mean.
He don't
times
hurt
10.
nobody.
No, but what I mean is times 10. Is Bert Kreischer still has to perform. Bam Margera has to skateboard.
Well, now
He
he
used
do
to.
nothing.
Now
Yeah.
you're
Yeah, it's a very big difference when you have to do it. And I don't know if you know, his house in North Carolina, wherever the fuck he lived at, the cops wouldn't even show up anymore.
Yeah, bro. Xavier.
They wouldn't show up no more. They would literally be like, "Oh, you're calling in for a noise complaint at whose house? Grandma Jared's house."
Pointless.
Pointless. What are you gonna do? We don't have a warrant.
Yeah, there was many times at GPS stories. I was like, stop treating him like Bam. like, I'm over here. I was like, man, that's enough.
Best, dude. You got to do all the coke that make you do crack on stage. What?
Read the poll.
What's the poll? Did we lose Vietnam? I don't see fucking us giving. I don't see Vietnam people here. You know what losing a war
There
means?
is a lot of Vietnamese people here.
You know what losing war means?
You're tripping. They just
Yeah,
don't have
but-
their own little town like Tokyo and Chinatown.
So did we lose Afghanistan? Did we lose the Iraq war? We didn't win it, but we didn't lose it.
So
It's called a tie. It's called a tie.
So what? So what's Japan when they dropped the bomb on
Oh, we
Hiroshima?
won. We won that.
You won,
Oh, we
or
won.
did
They won
Japan
that. They
submit
won.
and say we surrender,
Japan gave
like
up, bro.
America did?
Was
America,
that giving up?
That's
Was that
losing.
giving up?
That's
you know?
losing.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's losing.
So they. Well, here's the thing: America went into Vietnam
And they retreated.
and then they retreated.
Yeah. That
America
means-
went into Japan, bombed them, and said, "Ha ha! Now we're leaving."
You don't think if we were losing, we would have bombed them? If we were losing
Yeah,
Vietnam, we would have bombed. Like, if we were really losing, what you
I think there was
consider
more to
losing,
gain, though.
We just knew there wasn't nothing to gain there. We
No,
lost
there was
enough.
there was more to gain, bro. Like from there, I think we took a lot of shit, bro. Like
I was gonna say, I guess Hiroshima was a result of like, oh, so you want to hit us with your kamikaze pilots
Yeah, that was-
on Pearl Harbor in
that was
our
a-
country.
yeah.
Watch what we do to your country.
No,
so because
100%.
Vietnam didn't attack America, America was trying to invade Vietnam.
I only got one.
For their-
I only got one
for
little
their
bit of
good,
taste
for
of
their good.
racism.
For their good,
out
that's what
there.
I'm saying. For their good. I don't believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe we should have done it. I'm not saying we should have done it.
Yo,
I'm just
X,
saying that was right.
That's what that people
But
are.
saying we
That's
lost,
the
I don't
one
think
thing
we
people
lost.
are racist about you in Japan. Like if you're American, that very old school, right? Like very old school. Because everybody usually in Tokyo they'll much predominantly speak English, but some of them, if they know you're American and you're trying to come up to them, it's like they'll straight out pretend not fucking speak the language, bro. Like in front of you, even though they'll be speaking to somebody else, they'll just be like, no English. Yeah, bro, and then they'll just look at like just not even look at you. I
but
only
best
got.
believe they love baseball and Elvis.
Oh yeah, for sure. I thought that was just like a whole flavor of the month, but they played the different Elvis concerts there like crazy.
Elvis lives there more than he lives out here right now.
It's a matter. I thought about dressing up like Elvis this year. I ain't gonna lie. I think I could pull it off. I'm gonna write about his body shape. He was a little big.
You have to get rid of that beard.
I could just have one of those plastic things, you know.
Come on, dog. Just,
That's a lot of work.
just shave it off.
Yeah, all right,
dog.
fine,
You
I will
grow
shave it
back.
off.
I mean, if you're gonna commit. I know I'm not saying if you're gonna commit.
Yeah.
It's not a big commitment.
I'm gonna need a shitty Tom Hanks though. Who's gonna be the Tom Hanks?
Me.
Tommy, you gotta gain some weight.
Yeah, Tommy can pull a Hanks.
Bitch, I'm Tom Hanks.
Oh, now that you mentioned Elvis, I just realized another one for the pussy, the Elvis lip.
Well, I'm gonna love
bring it
it.
back.
I'm gonna love it if a lot of you fools go to the Bigfoot Lounge trying to look for this fucking camel toe.
You guys got the camel toe bitch here?
Dude, they sell $6 tecates, dog. You know I'm there, dog. Literally.
I see the fact that I know that they sell tecates there. It kind of disappoints me.
They
I was
sell
like,
they sell bomb old fashions though, and PBR. It's a hole in the wall country little.
it's a little Armenian white trash. Type
Yeah,
of
it tries to be country when it's not. Bill
It-
Dolce's
it
there
looks
like,
like a
man.
log cabin.
Bill George is like, can you play Tom Hanks or what'd you want?
He
He wanted to listen
No.
to Tom Hanks at the bar.
no he he's like you guys play Conway Twitty? Yeah, like I feel like when Bill's on a sick one, that's at his house, bro. Like like that's played. And
Oh, he was on a sick one that night. We
Brooks
both
and
were,
Dunn.
dog. We didn't leave till like 2 in the morning.
You guys were doing coke?
He was
Nah, you were just saying, just saying you were doing it because you're not the one that's. I'm 6 months sober now, so I'm like I'm cool, but I worry about you sometimes.
Did you guys watch Cocaine Bear?
I need
wanna
to
see
see
that.
it. I want to see it so bad.
Please watch it. Movie of the year. I don't even do cocaine. I was about to do cocaine just for this movie.
That's why he can't watch it. It's like a relapse city. He's 5 months sober. He watches
Six.
Cocaine Bear. He's like, I'm a bear. I got cocaine. I'm gonna be Cocaine Bear. It's like,
Well, so it's based off a true story, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in the true story, the bear actually OD'd. Like
Yeah,
it died. Like it just died. It
Well,
didn't
he
go
killed
on a
a bunch-
tirade.
Didn't he kill a bunch of things? Like, wasn't
Nah,
that-
it just died.
Not people. He just
died
died.
on
It just
Side.
died.
Yeah, man.
Like, the body could have handled it. Like imagine a bear not knowing what this is, gives it a strong whiff. first time, like they're done, man.
Just fuck, man. But no, I really want to see it, man. I love Elizabeth Banks, dude. I love the fact that she.
Ray Liotta's last film too.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
What about Elizabeth Banks?
Dude, she's just
I
great,
said
man.
Ray Liotta's last film, damn it.
She directed his ass, bro.
That's fine, but she's no Ray Liotta.
She made him.
For anybody that can't hear it, Ray just said she made him.
Sounded very much like the Karen, his wife, in that movie. He's my husband. You stay away from him. I feel like you've had a girl in that accent look for you, Tommy. Yeah.
Stay away from him.
Yeah, stay away from him. He's my Tommy.
Stay away from my Tammy.
Tammy. Oh, you gotta love a good, strong white accent.
Yeah. Was that considered a white accent?
Do your Barts. That's a good white accent. When you do Barts, it's pretty
Bart's
white.
is like Bart's is kind of like he's like drunk Porky Pig kind of sometimes.
Get the fuck out. Do it.
Like
Do
it's
it.
like you want some brisket? Like, yeah,
He's a white guy. That's your white guy accent, dog. It's like fast.
bro. Like yeah, sometimes when he gets drunk, he turns into like drunk Porky Pig, but for the most part, he's just like Bart's Lightyear. You know what I mean? Like he's very yeah. I don't know why he turns so red, bro. Like he turns red, bro.
Like when he's mad or just in general?
Like you know the Red Skull, like his whole face is like that, bro. And I don't know what it is. Like I think it's like maybe him being exposed to the heat so much because he makes barbecue for a living.
sensitive skin.
Like
and he's white.
Oh, I'm like you just tat your face, dude.
We're tired of seeing your red face. Get some tats.
It would be cool though. I wonder like how much he would have to sell. Like if we made a competition, right? Bart, so you get the little brisket emoji.
Holy shit. Just gets a little brisket instead of a tear.
Cause you know people would make like if we have a high and hungry thing and we're like, yo, bro, you get to be the vendor. What's your goal? After this goal, you get the little brisket emoji as a teardrop.
Have a tattoo artist on site.
On
ready to
site,
go.
and the moment it's done, we all cheer. We get one of those Marty Grime fucking blunts or whatever the fuck that he wants to have, and then Bart's get tatted the little brisket right here.
Damn, I'm in full support of that.
A brisket tears is amazing. Sounds amazing.
Right?
A brisket teardrop.
Either that or if you could make like a meat cross and put it right in the center, like Lil Wayne.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or like the standard grill you see at the beach, that little one,
Which one?
like that little sign that says you could grill at the beach.
Holy shit!
The little sign that says you could grill.
Yo, okay, that's what needs to be the teardrop. That's the tattoo right there. Just the uniform. Yeah.
Instead of the cross, it should be a T-bone, like with no meat.
Fuck.
Technically, since he's a barbecue artist, bro, we should just brand him.
Oh shit. That's.
Can you imagine though?
We were gonna do a tattoo, but to be on brand, we're gonna fucking just literally brand you.
That's actually hilarious. Branding a barbecue guy.
He would go viral.
now
Bart's,
you know
think
how
about
it
it.
feels.
Bart's, you would be the first barbecue guy to
Barbecue himself.
to barbecue himself for the love of barbecue, and you'd be like, yeah, I sell $8 Wagyu burgers, the best in town. $6. He's like, nobody can beat this price, which nobody can.
That's a good fucking.
That's
That
a
is a
good
really
fucking
good
price
price.
by all means. Go stop by Bart's Barbecue. But
Stop by Barch.
Blondale, bitches. Next to Eli.
is it next to Eli? Oh, so he's by you. Oh no, I'm sorry, you're by Cal State. Yeah, LA.
Damn, he.
Camino, sorry.
Yeah, I was like East LA College. I was like, damn, he's right there.
I'll fact check when I want.
Yeah, man. You know, I didn't get a lot of craft beer out there. Like
In
there
Japan?
was a few places. Yeah, there was a few places that had craft beer. And yo, man, I figured out where some of the Iranian chicks are going after like running from their country, Tokyo, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll go out there and they'll learn English. And I ain't gonna lie, there was some of the, like the one that helped us out. Like me and my girl were like, she's very pretty, huh? And then she's like, yeah, like she's pretty, short haired, and spoke better English than Xavier. Like 1000%. Like you could tell. Like the other, then the other girl just come kill it. She was like, yeah, she's like, I speak perfect English too. She was like Japanese or like Asian, and she was like, she hit me with this fun fact type of shit, and I was like, that's very American of you. nobody says, fun fact, this is my favorite beer. You know what I mean?
Wow, good on you.
Yeah.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Yeah, like I was like, all right, I see you have a lot of Yankees coming through, huh?
They don't teach that on Rosetta Stone.
Yeah, Rosetta Stone ain't telling you fun fact.
Popular phrases in America.
Xavier,
Hey,
fact.
were you gonna ask him? Did he?
the next poll.
Oh, we 100% lost the war on terror. That's different.
Oh yeah.
They're fighting a war on terror, which is nothing you can win. That's the war on drugs. What are you gonna win? Drugs? We lost the war on drugs. Like, congratulations to drugs. They're winning. Look, we're smoking them.
And shout out to everybody who has been hitting us with bits. All right. Like, thank you so much, everybody who has been hitting us with bits on Twitch. We appreciate every single one of you guys. Everybody who hits us up with bits while we get the tier set up on Patreon. Just feel free. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We did a giveaway the last time. Yesterday we gave away 2. And let me see. Honestly, I'm not gonna. The way we're gonna do it at Twitch is we're gonna give away to the top 3. Cheers every at the end of the week. So every Saturday we're gonna announce it on Twitch. It lets me know which are the weekly top cheers. And right now, the people who have won are Marihuano 831, Meow Meow Clown, and Leo Boss 93. Those are the top 3 cheers on stream chat on Twitch. So let's clap it up for them.
Fucking meow meow clown.
They're giving us a lot of bits and stuff like that. So all those bits, they add up. Appreciate you guys, and they help us fucking do different stuff to the podcast, like buying that lens in Japan, like I bought. That was the best thing out there, bro. I got a brand new lens, pretty much, for $146 at Akibara.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was just like, it took me a while to follow, because the Arabs people be buying everything up over there, bro. They're the resellers out there of Tokyo, bro. Like, I was like, no, I'm talking about, he was like, you have these 2 cameras? You know, like, it's like, yo, like, those type of foods. Like, they're out there buying all this shit, and they take it back to their country, and they just resell the fuck out of it.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I was tripping out on that. I was like, yo, man, fucking chicken masalas out there killing it, bro. Yeah. I ate a doner, though. That shit was cool.
A what?
Those doners.
Doner.
Yeah, doner. Or I don't know what the fuck
I don't
those.
think I've ever had that.
Those halal shit.
You got doners, you got shawarmas.
Oh, okay.
You got, a Greek pita. Like, everyone has their own version of a wrap.
That meat
you
is
know?
good, fool.
Bro.
Like that. Like, I just wanted to tell that fool, be like, yo, just put a couple extras, like, little sheets of it on the side, because I just want to eat the meat. That shit's good.
Dude, that's pretty much like a Middle Eastern El Pastor burrito. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, straight up. Like one thing I would love. You know what? I'm gonna just stop. High and hungry people who we need to find a shawarma spot. I have an idea of something.
There's one in Glendale.
Yeah, Little Tokyo has spits.
There's one in Glendale.
Yeah, there's a billion in Glendale, bro.
Then why you acting like this is hard to find? You're over here like
No, well, it's like there's I want to go to one not too far from here, bro. Like,
all right.
so I can just drive back home and shit.
I've had a couple of their bombs.
There is one in Little Tokyo, and it's labeled. The place comes up under street foods because I guess donors are fucking. They're not it's not a restaurant type food. They just look at it as like street food because there's always some guy.
Just working it.
Yeah, just working it. That shit is good though, bro.
Wait up, someone said this. Someone said that the Arabs stole the fucking recipe from Mexicans.
No, it's actually the opposite. The Lebanese.
What up? You're calling
it's
Dave now?
No, I'm saying.
No, he's right.
In the 1930s,
He's right.
I'm asking
in the
history.
1930s,
I want to learn history. Yeah, drop it on
in
me.
the
Drop
1930s, the Lebanese immigrants, the migrants that came to Mexico at the time, brought meat on the spit, and then the Mexicans took it and
Ponle pastor,
revolutionized
güey.
it. Y'all revolutionized that shit.
Yeah,
Right?
and perfect.
But here's the thing, like, the Lebanese, they don't fuck with pork like that. It's not halal. It's haram. So, like, you're like, nah, fuck that. We like pork out here. Boom.
Yeah.
You hit the pork on the spit with the pineapple. Ooh, get out of here, bro. When I went to Mexico City, one of my main dreams was
didn't
like,
get chorro?
I want to cut meat off the fucking spit.
They let you do it?
And then the guy's like, okay. I was like, yes. And I fucked it up. I went inside and made a chunk.
deep.
I went too
Yeah,
deep, and he
too
got
deep.
mad at me, bro.
Oh, it looks.
yeah. It looked like that girl's pussy.
It had a little dent.
You were eating camel meat?
Yeah, fucking camel pastor, man. Oh man, that's hilarious. But that's the history of it.
Yeah, fools took that
The
shit.
history of her pussy? I think it's had more dicks in it than you're mentioning.
First it was 11 these guys, but then the Mexican fucked it up after. That's how it looks
ran
like.
a train on that bitch. That's how that pussy was like.
Yo, that's so good, bro. Yo, I'm just the gift that keeps giving, man.
It's like pussy. It keeps giving. It never stops, dog.
Yo, fuck diamonds,
Old
man.
pussy
Those
still
are
keeps
forever.
Giving, dog. Pussy in old people's homes still keeps giving.
That lopsided
Yo,
pussy's forever.
That imperfect pussy. That imperfect spells I'm perfect, man. Like, I love that shit.
God damn. Yo, earlier you mentioned something about Taiwan. What was that?
You got locked up.
Yeah, man. So I just left the Cannabis Cup in Jamaica, and I was there for like a little work gig with one of the dispensaries I worked with, and then I had we flew back home, and I had 4 hours to jump back on a plane to fly to Taiwan, and then go to the Philippines. I had a 2-day layover in Taiwan. I checked all my pockets, checked everything, cleared it out, washed whatever. Boom. I thought it was good. But you know those little coin pockets on top of in your jeans above the right pocket? What do you call those? Yeah, the little small. Like, what are they called?
Cocaine pockets.
Oh, the Coke pockets. Yeah. That little 5-piece. You know, the little joint bag. There, you know
that bump. We're one bump.
right? So I had forgotten that. So I smoked this fat blunt. And it was too big, so I ripped it in half, and I was like, whatever. I just put it in that little pocket there, and then fucking pulled it out when I got back to the hotel. Rolled it up, boom. So the only thing in there was like blunt guts, like little pieces of backwood, and little crumbs of weed.
You mean crumbs?
I'm talking crumbs,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
Like literally that, bro. I'm talking.
You can't pack a bowl. If you pack it in the bowl, it'll go
Bro,
right
it's
through.
not
It'll
even.
go right through.
It'll go right through, bro. It's not, to give you context, okay? It was that.
Damn.
There was more backwood tobacco
yeah.
guts than there was motherfucking weed. So, anyways, so when they saw when I went to Taiwan, they were like, "Oh, we lost your luggage," but I was already told like they take the luggage, they profile people, they take the luggage, and the dogs go through it, right? So they're like, "Yo, we found your bag. Come back to the airport and pick it up." And I'm like, "Nah, man. I'm just gonna come back when I leave. I'm only here for 2 days. I have my backpack. I had everything with me. I'm like, I'll go to the airport, then I'll fly out with it." So, boom. I had a crazy time. I saw one of my old homies from Toronto. We went to a rave, did shrooms, hash, Molly.
Shit,
It was a crazy
let's go.
night. You know what I'm saying? So I get back, and I say that for a reason, because now we get to, I go to the airport. I go to check in, and they're like, "Here, come with us." They bring me to the back, and they're like, "What did you have an illegal substance in here?" I'm like, "Where?" And they're like, "In these pants." I'm like,
What's the first thing you
impossible.
thought? You thought coke?
I knew because I don't ever do that shit. But I'm like, when in Rome, whatever. I was out here. I'm gonna get fucked up for a night. You know, I haven't done any of that shit in a long time. So I'm just a weed head, right? So I'm like, no, there's no way. I checked everything, and they're like, no, these pants right here. So they pulled out the pants, and like, pull it out right now. I'm putting my hands. I'm like, what? And then they just take the pants from me, and they fucking start like pulling out of the pocket, and I'm watching come out, and I'm like, don't even tell me you're about to book me on this, right? There's pocket lint in there. I'm like, nah, man, what the fuck? So they're like, what is this? They're like, where's the rest of it? I'm like, there is no rest of it. I came from Jamaica. You guys don't understand. Marijuana is legal in Canada. I work legally within the industry. Like, naturally, some of this is going to find its way into my clothes, whatever. So, like, you can't ruin my life. This is my medicine. This is what keeps me alive. Like, don't ruin my life over these small crumbs. Like, no, marijuana is a type 2 drug here, punishable by death. It's like, it's up there with coke.
Wait, they said that?
Punishable by death.
Whoa!
All right?
How small do your balls get? Like, what do you fall? That's
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's
yo.
scary to hear
I would-
someone
yeah.
tell you that, dog.
But I
I'd be
already knew
shitting
that
it.
because it's Asia, right?
Right.
They're like that all
my
across
eyes would have
the
got
board.
watery. My eyes
That's
would
why
have got watery.
I didn't want to fuck around out there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I'm going to the Philippines, where at the time the Filipino president was like, "Yo, if you
Killing
have anything
everybody.
to do with drugs, if you know a drug dealer and you don't tell us, if you are a drug
El
addict,
Salvador, part two.
we're gonna kill you on spot, and we give permission to the community to kill you on our behalf. You just have to prove that they were drug dealers or drug addicts." So I'm talking like, yo. So they're like, either turn yourself in or die. So, but when he turned everybody in, he rehabbed all the addicts So he did a good job. So it was like, yo, you're fucking killing people, but like at the same time, it was so heavy because even the prisons had fucking ice and crystal meth labs in the prisons. So it was that deep into the
game,
ethos of like the law and the judicial system that he had to really shake it up. It was too corrupt. But anyways, all that to say,
that's why he needs that shit.
you know,
You need it.
just
Sometimes
that
you do.
heavy hand, right?
Yeah.
But so I'm in Taiwan, and as they're telling me this, I'm like, guys, I'm telling you, man, this is what I do. Let me show you what I do. And like at the time, I had this cooking show pilot because I'm also a chef, a weed chef, and I was like showing them like, this is my. Like, look how much weed I'm dealing with as an ingredient. We're not even smoking. You can cook with it. You could extract it for topicals. And I'm like schooling them. And they're like,
And do you know the language? Or are you saying this in English?
I don't know the language, but they had one dude in that was like the person that spoke the best English. He wasn't even the translator, but in the precinct, he was the one that spoke the best English. So he's
How
listening.
good was his English? Like Paisa good? Like Home Depot good?
No, it was like it was probably like hurry up and buy good. You know what I mean?
That's not a good way to try to explain your life to someone.
So,
dog.
so I'm giving you all this context because this kicks in later when we're talking to the judge, right? So or the prosecutor. So as I'm telling all this, showing them my cooking show and showing them me working with all this weed, like pillow bags of weed, they're like, oh, so you do work within the industry? I'm like, yes. They're like, at first it was just possession. They're like, oh, you work within the industry? Okay. Trafficking. Boom. I'm like, no! I was like, no, I'm like, no. I'm like, guys, don't. They're like, where's the rest? I'm like, no. Okay, guys, look.
You're showing them pounds. They're like,
No.
yo, you got pounds.
Yo.
Like, I didn't think about it like that. I just can see how they're looking. I'm like, all right, well, where's the rest?
So, but the more and more I kept on showing them, because they pulled up a computer. I'm like, guys, please, it's legal. Like, don't ruin my life over something that is wholesome, right? And eventually, I'm like, and even look at your board. You have it all wrong. That's not a bong. That's a dab rig. Like, and then they had all and then the guy's like, hold on, and he starts like bringing in all the rest of the staff. They're like, say that again, and I'm just like, explain. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me just break it
At
down.
this
all
point,
right?
let me do a scientific fucking
Right, exactly. I'm like,
curve.
if you want to charge me for weed, let me break down what the fucking weed game is. All right, listen. And at the time, as a comedian too, like everything is like I guess a method comic. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn. If at worst, I'm gonna turn this into a bit. All right, so I'm gonna just fuck around with these guys and see where I can go with it. But I won them over, and they're just like, you know what? We like what you're doing. We understand, but we already submitted you into the system, so now it's up to the prosecutor. Let's see what she says, but we want to let you go.
Cops always say that
right?
though.
No, but like he's right though, because it's standard practice even out here. Sometimes, if once you're behind that cop car, bro, you're gonna have to go downtown, even though the cops like you.
That's what
Yeah.
the cop told me.
Yeah.
He's like, I was like, can you let me go? He's like, I put you in the system, and I'm like, you can act like you did it.
Nah,
You're gonna act like
we
you ran
actually
away.
did. Yeah.
And
then
I'm like,
they
no.
investigate them. Yeah, like
He's like, my ass or yours? And nah, I don't know you that well.
He's like, I already called you in. You're fucked. The second they call you in on a DUI, you're like, you're fucked. You gotta go.
yeah, you're going to jail.
Yeah, man. So I go see the prosecutor, and they're deliberating in Mandarin, and finally the guy that spoke English was like, this woman actually, was like, do you have any final words? I'm like, your honor, prosecutor.
Like, final words for death.
Right? No, just like before they hit the gavel.
I was like, that's it, bro. You better say, I love you, mom. I love you, dad.
Dog, I'm like, listen, your honor, prosecutor, this is my life. This is my medicine. This is my livelihood. Please, it's legal in Canada. Please do not penalize me for this. Like, I'm just going to see my terminally ill father in the Philippines. I don't want to get stuck here. Like, please, you can't mess with my life. Can you just give me some grievance, please, and just let me go? Like, can you tell her that? And the lady looks at me. She's like, She looks at the prosecutor and goes, sure. I'm like, bitch, that was like 3 words, man. Tell her everything I said. Tell her everything I said. I'm going to jail. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to jail. So they start cuffing me up. I'm like, oh my God. So they're like, you're going to be in holding until.
Your parents know you're arrested? Like, do your
Nobody
family
knows
know?
anything.
No one knows shit.
This
Like,
is all
you
But
have.
when you get arrested abroad, nobody's gonna know shit.
You don't get a one call.
I'm not putting my parents into this.
I
I don't
feel
even
you, I
want
feel you.
I don't even
Respect,
want them to
respect,
deal with
respect.
this,
I feel
right?
you, I
So I'm
feel you.
like, I had told them I got into a fight And I'm just like to defend one of my buddies, homies, because my we're all like fighters, Muay Thai, kickboxers. My
That's
mom's
what's
black
up.
belt, karate. Like we're all fighters, so they're very like, defend, you know. So when I just told her that, but anyways, so now they're bringing me to the holding cell where they're like, okay, we're gonna figure out how long your sentence will be based off your piss sample.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, I just did Molly, shrooms, fucking weed, all these for the first time in years, and now my life is
Fuck, dude.
dependent on my piss sample.
What kind of karma did you
Yeah.
have coming, bro? Like,
But here's my
damn.
beautiful serendipitous karma, because I always pay it forward. I try to be a good human being. So watch this, man. I'm sitting there waiting. I'm like, okay, my God, I'm going to be going
Are
to
you
jail.
asking for a
now.
lot of water? You're like, can I drink? You know,
No, they're nice to me now at this point. They're like, we're so sorry. You know, they even got me some food. I'm like, man, Taiwan police, you're being so nice to me, but I'm about to go sit in the cell as they wait to figure out what the results are. So as they're bringing me to the holding station, like I was sitting down. I was supposed to be the first person to walk onto the truck, but I was so mopey and sad. I just sat while everyone's like, get up. I just sat there and everyone started walking. I was just at the back of the line, just like, fuck, man. I'm the last person on the truck. So when they're bringing people out at the facility, the jail facility, I'm walking at the end of the line, and as they're checking everybody in, by the third person, they're like, oh, we're at capacity in the jail.
Shut the fuck.
We're not legally, we're not allowed to put you guys into this jail because it's full right now.
Damn, dog.
So
You gotta be
I got
tripping.
free bail, bro. They're like, do you have someone you could stay with while you're out here?
Like, yeah.
But you're not allowed to leave the country, right? Otherwise, you and the person you're staying with will go to jail. So I'm like, all right, I just did a dude's podcast that weekend. And this is the guys I went to fucking that rave with. So I'm like, listen, guys, you got me to do all these fucking drugs. Now I'm in jail. I'm about to get fucked. Please help me out, man. So the guy, a Mexican, Taiwanese, American, okay? He was half Mexican, half Taiwanese. Shout outs to Antonio Chen, okay? But he went by Antonio Chen, okay?
Antonio Chen.
He looked like, remember Rob Lowe in Wayne's World?
Yeah.
When he was talking fucking Cantonese, he was like on some shit, right? He looked like that. He was just like, so here's a beautiful thing about Antonio Chen, aka Tony Chen. Tony Chen. He puts on the Taiwanese voice when he's in Taiwan. He turns on the Mexican accent when he's in Mexico, but when he's in American. Anyways, this guy, they're like, we need to sign you off to somebody. We need to sign you off to somebody that's a Taiwanese citizen, right? And I didn't know this at the time because they didn't mention that to me. But I'm like, no, I know somebody. He's in Taiwan. He's Taiwanese. So they're they're like, so they speak to him. They talk to him. I was like, I had the presence of mind to like record a conversation because they were kind of like angry and deliberating. So I sent it to my homie, and he's like, yo, they're arguing right now because they're like, you were supposed to be. So remember how I was like, they like to shame people, public shame, and make examples of anybody that deals with drugs and foreigners and whatnot. Like they want to make sure it's front page news, right? Every time. So I was about to be put on blast for that shit, for the small fucking crumbs, right? But they had to wait until whatever they give me my true sentence. But in that, because I was the last in line and they didn't submit me into the jail facility, they're like, yo, fucked up, man. They were kind of like, the boss was like, I guess talking to a subordinate and be like, you were supposed to put him in first. Now we got to let him go. What's wrong with you? Da, 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 da. And my boy's like, you're so lucky. The guy's getting reamed out for not putting you in. And now they can't put you in legally. So you're good. You're coming home tonight. You're staying with me until until they figure out your next trial date. So as I'm standing there waiting for the Uber that they called me, okay, they're like, oh, we forgot to ask your friend to send his identification. Antonio Chen sends his American passport, and they're like,
He's
not Taiwanese citizen.
Not Taiwanese. Yeah, they asked you for that. 100%
And they're like,
they asked you for that.
oh, they're so mad because they did all the paperwork, they did everything, and they're like, to redo all that shit would be crazy. Now, mind you, this happened December 22nd. This is about to kick into Christmas holidays.
Oh my
They
god.
wanted-
New Year's, Chinese New Year's,
Yeah.
Dragon Boat Festival, Lantern Festival. So like,
Did you say
all
Dragon Ball?
Dragon
Yeah.
Boat.
Oh, they said Dragon Ball. I was like, whoa, you guys have a Dragon Ball Z festival?
Fucking tight.
And yo, this can like go long, but I'm gonna like end it here and like.
No.
No.
This is the best story we've had, bro. Yeah.
It's the longest I've been quiet for. Keep going.
So these guys are like, fuck, man, we double fucked up now. You know how much paperwork this is gonna be? I'm just trying to go home, man. Like, I gotta go do some last minute Christmas shopping. These guys were not having it. So like, just go. We'll deal with this tomorrow, bro. I was supposed to be in jail within a week. They're like, don't worry, about a week you're gonna have trial, and you're probably gonna get sentenced by then. So I was counting down my week as I'm staying at my homie's place.
You're throwing up, being
Wait.
scared or what?
You
What
didn't
is
think
that?
about dipping?
You can't. You become a fugitive.
I tried.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It didn't even run through your head. You're
I
like,
tried.
yo.
They're like, they turned me around. I was like, fuck, I can't. Because they gave me my passport too. They're like, here's your passport.
Yeah, because you got your passport. I'm dipping out of here.
You know,
Back
I'm
to
like,
the
I'm
States.
gone. Next day, I fucking tried.
What
They're like,
happened?
nope,
Was there
sorry,
someone
you're
there
not
waiting
allowed-
for you?
They saw. They made me do the thumbprint. They're like, nope,
At the
sorry,
airport?
you're not allowed to leave. Wait till your trial. I was like, and they were nice about it.
You didn't go to the embassy?
At the airport though?
There's no embassy in Taiwan. Taiwan is not even a real country.
See, that's why you don't go to countries like
But
see,
China like says they run it, but Taiwan's like, no, we're independent. But China's like, no, we'll see if you're independent. If you guys want to deal with Taiwan, guess what? You're not getting those Timberland shipping.
We'll
from
see
Thailand.
if you're independent, all right?
You know what I'm saying? So
It's like Puerto Rico. Don't you ever think by yourself?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't you ever start thinking
a
by
great
yourself,
example.
Puerto Rico? That's why Donald Trump was over there throwing paper towels like free throws.
But yo, so here's the thing, man. Because all of those like fuck ups with the with all the paperwork and whatnot, my I guess they didn't submit it. Things just went wrong. They ended up losing my piss sample as a result.
Whoa.
Dude, you have some kind of fucking
What?
like who's your dad? Krillin, dude? Like what the
But here's
fuck?
the thing. I only found this out. I found out this tidbit of knowledge at the end of my stay. Okay, mind you, this was a 2-night layover. I was stuck there for 7 months in legal limbo, waiting to find out when am I going to see the prosecutor. Like, we don't know where your paperwork is. We're trying to figure it out. I'm like, yo, those guys really fucked up. It was the most royal fuck up because it saved my life. All right, I would have fucking either seen some crazy jail time,
or death.
or death. Like, I don't think I would have got hit with death for that
Not
small
for
amount.
crumbs. They think it
But,
would have just gone like a
they
few
would have
years.
been like 10 years.
Yeah, 10
minimum.
years.
And then
What are you thinking? What's going like? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, for 7 months you're stuck there?
no, yeah. So here's the thing. So I had to stay 1 night in jail before.
how bad was that jail?
It was a holding cell while I was waiting to see the prosecutor.
It's not bad.
It was all right? But it was like it was like, you know, those one cells where they're bigger, but then there's like 10 guys in it just waiting to see the judge. It was one of those ones, right? But the funny thing was, I was the only one that had my regular clothes on because they got me from the airport, and all the other guys that were being brought in had like whatever, these orange shirts and shorts and slippers, and I'm just lying down in the middle bench. And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is where all the, you know, prison movies, blood in, blood out, fucking
That it was like Big
you know?
Trouble in
I'm
Little
like,
China.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, now I'm gonna use that knowledge that I've soaked in for I'm gonna apply. That's applicable
So I
knowledge.
would have hit him, dude.
You know?
You could have hit him with the Jackie Chan. I don't want no trouble.
You can't do that. It's Taiwan. They're the ones saying that, right? So I'm lying down in the middle, and I'm like, as these guys are walking, I'm like, do I get up and be like, ooh? I'm like, nah. Show your stance. They just laid there like, And no one would look at me, you know, and they just all sat down with their heads down. I'm like, yeah.
Because it's
right.
very, it's a shame thing,
It's
huh?
a shame thing.
Yeah,
I'm
fool,
like, nah,
like,
son, you know, I'm out here, I'm hard, cuz. Like, but I'm doing this in fucking Taiwan where everyone's all like, oh, I'm so ashamed of myself. My family will disown me. But yo, bro, like, it was funny because when I had to leave, I had to spend 1 night in jail before they sent me off. So when I was getting thrown into jail, I had to, like, they stripped me. They had to do the hosing. They washed me down, you know, just like against the wall, like getting hosed down with the cold.
For real? Like that?
Like that.
how
And then-
how cold was that
It
water?
was pretty cold, bro. It was like awakening. But I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, no, this is the cold shower. This is good for your health. Like, they're trying to be positive. Like, no, I'm shocked.
Will you
The nervous
Spread your
system,
ass cheeks?
you know. But that's the thing. They're like, okay, now they you know, dry me up. And they're like, all right, now squat and cough. And I'm like, all right. I didn't hoop nothing, man. Like, but whatever. So as I squat, I'm looking if they're gonna pull out like a little mirror, like hold it down. Nah, bro, my man puts on the gloves, puts on the face mask, gets on his knees and goes, "Okay, cough." I'm like, no! And now I'm here like, I'm looking down like, I got a cough on motherfucker's face. Now
I would have farted on that motherfucker.
But here's how, we're on the same frequency, bro. We're on the same parallel. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, this is how I knew I had a good mind state and a very positive, optimistic mind state, because I'm like, I don't know who has it worse. Me going to jail right now for a night, or a homeboy that's got to inspect booty holes on a daily basis, getting fucking pink eye on a weekly basis. My guy wasn't even wearing safety goggles, man. Just open, raw dog eyesight to fucking ass fucking spray as I'm coughing.
Dude, the only thing he sees is just like just the asshole pucker.
Puckerless, just like kissing his eye hole, man.
Yeah, bro. He just sees this shit, bro. Just like,
buddy, man.
What if you shart on him though, man?
That's what we're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're definitely gonna do more time.
Like if you
you're definitely gonna do more time, dog. There's no way I'm not gonna look at the judge and be like, yo, this fool sharted.
Like if I smoke a cigarette before I get that inspection, I'm sharting, bro. Cigarette's a diuretic. Yeah.
Being nervous is a diuretic. Are you kidding me? Fucking shit.
Fucking white people.
oh man.
Tell you, bro.
Being nervous is a diuretic.
They be making up their own adversity. Be like, anxiety's the fucking oppression me.
Right before he gets on stage, fucking Rock shitting himself.
Just really gassy, man. Just really gassy.
You do have those kind of things, though.
Me and you, we were comparing Tums earlier. Yeah.
Hey, Tom's boys, man.
I got fucking sick out there, bro. I was like, just the time change, and I was like, oh man, I have never taken so many Pepto-Bismols, and them shits were not phasing my stomach. There was like this Japanese stomach flu. Like they were like, it's just like you better bring a samurai up in here, bro.
Oh fuck, you had the best soup ramen?
Yeah, bro. I was like, no, I did have ramen 3 times out there though. It was great.
So good, man.
Yeah,
A1, the best ramen. Oh,
I came back trying to make ramen at home. I was like, nope, didn't work out.
Have you been to Japan?
I wanted to put asada in this shit. Like I was over here, I was like, chop up a little bit of asada in there. It just turned into a spread, bro. Like real jail food.
No, man, Japanese food is great, man.
Hey, so what did they give you to eat out there?
Okay, so
like while you were in jail, was it at least like airplane food?
No, they ordered food. So here's what they do in jail.
No, they Postmate it? Yes!
So they give you like, so there's like a bunch of different menu, I guess, what do you call it? Menu flyers for different restaurants close to the prison. And you have to buy your own food. So whatever money you went in with is what you have, or you hope that people will send you money so that can be added to your little credit card.
I would have bought everybody food, be like, yeah, you see, it's on me. It's on me. But the whole police station, it's on me, man. Just think about this shit.
It's crazy. Like in the jails, like, so there's like 10 people deep in or I think there's 15 in the cell. There's one shared little nook and shower and toilet or toilet hole that you got to squat into. And you're not allowed to laugh. You're not allowed to. Yeah, so you're not allowed to basically enjoy yourself. Okay.
You have to cry and shit. So be sad.
You're not allowed to. You have to be. They basically want you to sit there and meditate.
What happens if you laugh?
They'll
Do they whip you?
They'll be like, hey, no laughing. So like they don't whip you. They just like tell you shut up. You have HBO on 24/7 playing.
Not that bad.
What?
So you're just sitting there watching, and then they turn it off for nap time or sleep time.
Bad.
You're not allowed to nap.
This does not sound that bad.
Exactly. You're not allowed to nap.
I was like, yo, it doesn't sound
until
too
nap
bad.
time. If you fall asleep, they'll wake you up.
What is this, a
Wake up.
daycare?
Bro, it feels like daycare, bro.
Damn, they got scheduled nap time?
Scheduled nap time, bro.
That's something I could get.
Lights out, and then
So you don't have to worry about nobody raping you?
Nope.
That's
Nope.
There's no one asking you to join a gang?
No sexual conduct
No
allowed.
one asking you to join a fucking
No gang fraternizing.
Like M. No one's like, you gotta join the M.
Yeah, because like it's like if we were
if
we all go
None
to
of that.
jail,
No
it's
gang
like
fraternizing.
Xavier's gonna have to run Paisa.
Paisa, 100%.
I'm gonna have to run with one of the gangs out here. With like, yo, I'm Salvadorian, so I guess I'm gonna have to hang with you MS fools. like you know what I mean? Like,
Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You
Rock
can't get
Samson, Aryan brother.
I can't tell him I'm married to a Jewish gal.
Just tell him, but you just be like, I fucking hate that.
fucking divorcing that bitch the second I get out.
I hate her. Be like, I was just on my way to kill her before I got caught up.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. We won't believe you unless you get this Nazi tattoo.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
He writes.
have to, bro.
He just writes Leonard Skinner right there next to it.
My God, Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, dude. You got
It's like the best white trash music.
You got to join TRD.
What's TRD?
Oh, is it TRD? Tiny Little Rascals?
Tiny Little Rascals.
That's the Filipino gang down here. They fucking don't fuck around,
Oh,
dog.
really?
You never heard of
Tiny
Tiny Little
Little
Rascals?
Rascals?
Is that right? I'm not trying
I
to
don't know. I don't know.
You know,
I haven't seen that shit on Vice. This
Bro.
is Vice gangland
No,
activities, dog.
it's
I
so
don't know
funny.
nothing.
On God, there was
I don't really know about the Asian gangs out here, bro.
They
Like,
got
to be
some, bro.
honest.
They got some, bro. Come on.
It's so funny you say that because
Chino
there's this
Trece?
random like cholo guy I met on fucking right by Tommy's Burger Spot. He's like, "Hey man, where you from, fool?" I'm like, "I'm from Toronto." He's like, "Hey, what's up, man? They call me Bean, but you can call me Scissor." You know, I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" I just love engaging with strangers for some reason, just talking. It's some funny shit that could happen. But he's like, "Yo, man, I fuck with Filipinos. You guys roll hard on Temple, man. You guys." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what that is, but cool." And he's like, "Yeah, like the Little Rascals and da da da." I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds fucking amazing, man. It's like this feels like I'm in GTA right now, bro. Like, I love it out here, man. LA's so fucking such an experience, man.
It's wild, man. I moved here from Texas 6 years ago, and it's night and day, man. It's insane.
I mean, you still got the same amount of Mexicans.
Yeah,
But, like it's just a whole different other.
a whole different.
It's a different
Like-
kind of Mexican, though, huh?
Yeah,
It's not the cowboys. It's not the.
Yeah, it's not the ranch type.
You're supposed to eat queso out there.
Was that?
Queso's type.
It's not hating on queso. Not
Why do you hate on
queso.
queso? No,
Not
what
hating
does
on
that mean?
queso.
What does that mean? What does that mean? They eat queso out there?
Dude, you like they'll put queso on a taco. You don't put queso on a taco. Like taco is literally just a tortilla, double tortilla with cilantro, onions, and a salsa. Out there, they'll literally you want queso on your taco. I'm like, what do you? It's just different, different type of food. It's called Tex-Mex. It's called Tex-Mex. It's called Tex-Mex. It's got a fucking name for it, dog.
Tex-Mex is
It's not,
fucking
I'm not
bomb
saying it's
as
not,
shit.
but it's different Mexican. All I'm saying is a different Mexican. When I went out there and they were like, "Do you want queso on your tacos?" I looked at them like, "This street tacos right?" And they're like, "Oh, that's the way we do them here."
Did you try
Different
it?
Mexican. The bomb. Never said I love queso.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. At least you tried it. At least you
This
tried
is
it.
fire. I'm just telling you, it's a different. You can tell a different type of Mexican.
Oh yeah,
you
no.
got.
Now, when you say queso, you're just talking cheese, or there's a specific other dish.
Melted cheese. It's
a
like a
melted
cheese
cheese.
dip, kind of. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm so lactose intolerant and Asian, man.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you could take one for the team for it, you know?
I mean, I do it all the time and suffer. Like I had mad pizza last night, and I'm feeling it right now. But like we truck to it, man. We stay optimistic. Man. But queso, like, oh man, it's so good.
Yeah.
That sucks for you guys.
If you're ever in Texas, get Tex-Mex. Trust me. Like, it's the fucking best. I definitely miss that.
Well, I don't eat Mexican food unless I'm in California or in Mexico. Like
Oh.
I can't because I have family in San Diego, and when I had like the Mexican food in San Diego, I'm like, yo, there's nothing like this in the world. Like, why would I even try and eat it elsewhere? Like, it's too good and too proper out here, so I don't eat it in Toronto. I don't eat it anywhere.
Have you tried it at all in Toronto?
I have, and it's always disappointing. I'm like, it's not.
What are we talking about? Poutine?
We're talking Mexican food.
Oh yeah.
Poutine. You fuck with poutine, huh?
Nah, not really.
No, I can't. It's the cheese I can't fuck with. But
Hold
like,
on.
It's the gravy on the fries for me.
you don't fuck with fries and gravy.
Like I like gravy, but then it just makes them soggy, and I'm just like, I didn't know we're mashed potatoes, bro.
My sentiments exactly. I like.
I've never had that shit.
Throw
What
the
is-
cheese in the gravy and let it melt in the gravy and let me dip it.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with it. 'Cause
At
I don't
my
like a
own
greasy
pace,
fry.
motherfucker. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
don't
I
like
mean?
a soggy fry. You know, I wanted to have a little el dente, a little crispy to the bite.
I did like the Chinatown in Toronto though, where they have the ducks are hanging by the window and all that shit.
They say they have some of the best Chinese food
Yeah,
in North America and Toronto.
they do.
man.
We stopped by with Rouse,
Yeah.
and then I was like, hey yo, hold on, let me stop by and get some in here, cause Rouse doesn't eat much.
Oh man.
He's like he's like that first vampire by Universal in that movie.
Which what?
You know what I'm talking about? The bald one. That's Jason Rouse. He's the original
he's-
Dracula.
That guy is like I don't know him, I don't know him too
Vladimir,
well,
whatever.
but
What's
he's
his name?
He's crazy.
Lord Voldemort.
No, the fucking
the first ever Dracula that Universal made, that he's bald and he's like, that's Jason Rouse.
You don't know Jason?
Yeah,
No, I know Jason,
Jason?
but I don't hang with him. Like, Nitty knows him very well. They've done the road together. Like, I just know him from like seeing him at comedy shows. And, like, he's an OG,
He's stay at my house for a week is more than enough.
Nosferatu, that's what it is.
Who is it?
That guy is on another level, though.
Nosferatu. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know that, right?
You wake up to screamo music.
'Cause I don't know. I thought that was a big film, right? It would be,
Screamo was a
yeah.
trip,
I'm like, but maybe you didn't like it.
I was taking care of Twitch pick.
Oh. Nonetheless, Ray is always taking care of business. By the way, we do have a closeout coming out by what is it? Of course, Rock Samson. He will be. I don't know. He's gonna be debuting the Kirby thing. You haven't played that Kirby shit once, bro.
Oh man, the stories were too good. I wasn't about to interrupt any of that shit. But yeah, it's fucking.
Are you gonna be able to like make a song out of that? Can you make it sing?
No, I mean I just got it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but one day.
They had one of Pikachu out there. I didn't know you liked this. I would have got it for you, but
I'm just now learning about it. It's a new toy, so we'll see.
can I see it?
Yeah, I mainly just got it to annoy people.
When it opens up, when you touch it. I can see myself.
XG's over it already.
Hey, look,
The ambulance is coming.
gang ambulance.
Here, hold on. There's an even more annoying setting. Hold on.
Oh, that is the best.
Yeah, that's the sound they have on all the West Coast songs, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, play that in the lowrider right there.
The beginning of GPS stories.
Sick, man. Oh, man, that's dope. How much is that thing?
Like $40.
Oh, well.
But dude, that shit was like $13 in Tokyo.
Well, I wanted the Kirby one.
They did have the Kirby one at Don Quixote.
Well, whatever. It was
I didn't know these things were that popping out here. $40. Or
I was just drunk and it was an impulse buy.
Okay, all right. If you were drunk, that makes sense because I bought a tortoise one time like that.
Yeah, because they had like
Tortoise?
Yeah.
Like a real
I had to
living
give it
animal?
away. Yeah,
Because I was gonna say they had
get huge?
yeah,
they
but it was
live
a baby,
for
and then I
long
just
time.
gave it away.
Oh.
But yeah, they make these with like the more basic little dot eyes and stuff, and those are like $13, $14. But I wanted this so it matched my high and hungry hat.
You should put a joint in his mouth.
I mean,
Oh shit!
here I got him right here. Let's see. Hold on.
You could just put a joint in his mouth, and then he'd be all right.
Yo, Rock.
Yo,
Whataburger or In-N-Out?
that's a dumbass question.
All right,
It's Whataburger, man. I do like In-N-Out, but it's
See,
Whataburger.
I didn't know, dog.
I mean, he's from Texas, though. I mean, I don't know. I think
People
he's.
just say that. People were Texas just say that because they from Texas.
No,
Yeah.
man, no. I will say
I've never had Whataburger, but I want to be honest. Like, what's the nearest location?
Dude, animal style fries, dog.
New Mexico.
It's over, dog.
Is it
Animal style
Mexico?
fries. Can you
New
get a 4x4?
Mexico.
What about the burger?
Yeah.
If
we're talking about-
4x4 with animal style fries, dog.
But we're talking about the fucking burger.
a
Xavier.
4x4 is a fucking burger, fool.
But nobody order. How many people order a 4x4 compared to a regular
That's what you
cheeseburger?
go for. You go because
No, you
order a
don't.
4x4.
They're not known
Okay,
for that.
Double. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
known for it.
double is what they go for.
Still better than Whataburger.
I will say this: Whataburger got a better menu, and a
Burger.
lot of their shit really smacks. But I've recently really been digging In-N-Out and the way they cook their buns. That shit's just toasted and crispy and really good. And then Pete Terry's is kind of the unsung hero of Texas.
What's Pete Terry's?
Pete Terry's is just like another little burger shack, like you just do a drive-through only.
I don't want.
But better
buns
menu
if
doesn't
you
mean better.
ain't got none.
I've said
Better
that
menu.
100
I didn't
times.
say it was a Cheesecake Factory because they got the bigger menu. I never say cheesecake.
That's what I love about In-N-Out. You got two options. Is we're here for one thing and one thing only: burgers. That's it. No,
I'm
no,
just saying,
no
man.
ad.
You're
no
missing
ad.
out on chicken
Right now, y'all ever had
sandwiches.
Japanese food?
See, because that's how I know you're not good at doing something because you add chicken sandwiches to the
You
equation.
tell me I'm not good at doing something because I like chicken sandwiches?
No,
I had a
the
burger in
sandwich
Japan.
spot, like when they were like when vegans got mad because vegans can't go to In-N-Out. There's nothing you can eat there Because even the fries are made with.
What about Burger Boys? Burger Boys.
And guess what they told
Burger
it?
Bob?
And guess what they told vegans? Sucks to be you. This is what we make here, and that's what I love about In-N-Out. They stand their ground and they have one simple menu. Let's do it.
I don't
Let's go.
think there's
chicken
a vegan
sandwiches.
burger
Yeah, there's
from-
money to be made in chicken sandwiches, but that's not our thing.
Yeah.
Let KFC do it. Y'all handle sandwiches.
Yeah, it's all in the name. It's like, hey man, In-N-Out. Come on, just get it
In-N-Out,
out.
let's go.
This is what it is. Okay.
Out. That's why the whole big menu thing, I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but when it comes to fucking burger plus, let's go In-N-Out.
I just need you to eat Whataburger. That's
I've
all.
had it.
Yeah.
I've had it. I just don't.
What did you get from there? What'd you get from there?
It's cool. It's like to me. It's like
What
Five
did
Guys.
you get
it's like
from
Five
there?
Guys. It's good.
What did you get?
It's a burger.
from
He's
there?
like the
regular.
waiter. He was
I
nice.
don't fucking remember what we got. It was a quick In-N-Out with Sam Tripoli and
No,
and
but
Eddie
did you
Bravo.
get Whataburger though?
Yes.
What did you get?
It was a fucking the number 2, whatever the fuck the guy asked for a cheeseburger. It was nothing crazy. And I grabbed it and I was like, this is not In-N-Out. This is not even close.
Nah, but it's bigger. Burgers are huge.
In-N-Out or Whataburger?
Whataburger, definitely all day. I had In-N-Out the other day. It was trash.
See,
Trash.
everybody's so extreme. I like all of them, man.
To be fair, In-N-Out
Oh, that's a bold
is
statement.
supposed to be the original smash burger.
Burger King is better than In-N-Out.
Not though.
No,
Get
I
the
know, but
fuck
that is
outta
supposed to
here.
be supposed to be a smash burger though.
Which one is?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, yeah. Thin patty. That's why you can get a 4x4 because they're thin patties. You can't get a 4x4 on a thick patty. You're eating this.
Yes, you can.
The problem, but I don't like the
Right, you're right, Ray. You can.
In-N-Out
100%.
fries get really dry and cold very quickly.
They do.
Yeah.
That's why we gotta get them animal style fries.
To like Japanese
'Cause
people.
what?
Animal
Very
style
cold,
fries.
very quickly.
Animal stock fries?
You don't know what animal style fries are?
It's animal stock fries.
Oh, dog, that's what.
I was told. Listen, I was told about a secret menu. And I didn't know.
That's what we're
I didn't
talking
know.
about.
It's like Hiroshima, but with dressing on your fries.
What?
What the fuck?
So you're saying nuclear mud butt on top of fries?
It's like just this Thousand Island atomic bomb on your fries.
Oh man, what's on it?
Onions and
Dress like their special sauce, but it's like Thousand Island with cheese. They put cheese on the fries with onions and Thousand Islands, and it's fucking fire, my boy.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
LA fucking poutine.
yeah. And then they have like a Flying Dutchman.
fucking-
They have a Flying Dutchman.
Shit.
it does sound like LA poutine.
And the funny thing about poutine, it's all in the name too. It looks like poutine should look like poo from a teen's ass. You know, like whatever's on top of the fries. That's what poutine is.
Hey, Xavier, you ever been with a bondage chick?
No.
Huh?
That came out of left field. I love that.
No, and if I was to be with her, because I'm bonding her, I'm not getting bonded.
No, I'm not. You don't have to get pegged to get bonded. I'm just saying.
I
Like
never said that was part of getting bonded. Fool, you're the one who made. I just
she
said,
can like whip you.
There's no way I'm getting tied up, dog.
When was
There's
the
no way I'm getting tied up, dog. There's
When
no
was
way
the
I'm
last time you got pegged?
Never. I've been whipped though by that girl on the GPS.
Nah, but like I'm talking about, have you been whipped sexually like in the bedroom?
No.
I don't
hot.
peg you to be one of
shit,
those
that-
guys.
You've been whipped. But
Not whipped, but like I've been with somebody who, you know, like I'm not gonna speak much of it, but with somebody who's into that kind of shit, and I'm just like, look, man, just stick to the beginner stuff, all right? I was like, I'm not putting anything on my ass or putting on this mask. Well, let me see the mask.
like
But
the
I'm
gift,
like,
like the gift mask. The gift
Be
mask?
gentle. It's my first
You wouldn't put it-
time.
What did she say? Let me put on the gift mask.
is that the one, the one that,
zipper.
like the one about Pedro?
Yeah, like the one you bought Pedro.
Hey, bro, Pedro was so mad. He's so disappointed, bro. Like he was so fucking disappointed, right?
Disappointed for real?
Like he seemed like he was kind of hurt about it. I was like, bro, I thought you would laugh about it. And then like, I remembered this is why I'm not in the group chat from work from you guys. You guys are too offensive. So,
It's just a black Michael Myers mask.
So, all right, so-
Fucking demon.
That's what I said.
he doesn't have hair, but I mean,
Yeah,
so
that's what they
so
fucking did.
so
Just put a
it
eyebrow
was
on
at Don Quixote, right? I went to this. It's like a 24-hour Japanese convenience store, and you know, people go there to buy souvenirs, and they have everything. It's like a Walmart, right? So I'm walking around, and I was like, "What? They have masks?" And I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it on Wednesday. The samurai hair,
What?
yeah, with the little fucking thing. I got that
Little
one.
blonde Naruto hair.
Yeah, and I got the fucking Buddha head, and then I saw this one mask who was like this like dude with white gloves, and it was all blackface, like it was a black head.
Oh, I remember. You posted that in your story, right?
That was on my story.
Yo,
I remember the top mask that you're talking about. And some of the
Okay,
other
yeah,
things.
that one was all right. That one was.
Esmo's right, dog.
What?
Pedro takes bullets for you, and all he gets is a mask. Gacho.
What do you mean?
Yeah, dog. He took a bullet
Hey.
for you at Disney. He came back the other day all the way from his house to let us out the studio.
Esmo, let me tell you something. In Joe Pesci voice. Pedro is here because of me. The fucking dead ass. There wouldn't be no fucking Pedro in here if it wasn't for me. So you want to come over here, talk about the next time I gotta save your Jew ass. You know, I don't want to meet you in the fucking desert. God damn it. Straight up.
And Nizon was there at the court meeting.
But I do love Pedro though.
No, we all love Pedro. Shout out to Pedro.
Big ups, Pedro. Whoever you are. He sounds like a cool guy.
I mean, hey man, he's gotten to where he's at because he works hard. That's the quality that sometimes I choose to turn off. You know. What happened? Did we go pause?
Rock Samson,
What's up?
the Nike Tiffany collab.
Yeah, I didn't get them. I tried.
Me neither. It's okay.
I wanted the toothbrush.
You wanted the
It came,
toothbrush?
I heard the box was
What
amazing.
about the shoes for the fucking toothbrush,
You know
bro?
how much the shoes were retail? Not too bad, 400.
Yeah, they were 400
What are you
retail.
talking about?
There's a pair of
Tiffany.
Air Force Ones that came out that were a collaboration with like the jewelry
Tiffany.
company, Tiffany.
Company. They were all right. Black and blue. Cool.
Those mellow ones? Like,
Is the internet being gay again?
oh no.
It's being gay, but we're back.
All right.
It's being a puñetas.
like, I was just like, yo, I just don't understand what's going on.
The
But
internet is malfunctioning, yes, but we're good.
all right. Yeah, but
Love
yeah.
you. X.
Hey, what is it? I definitely had to silence that with the no Joe Pesci reaction. Like, don't you ever go above my head again? You hear me, motherfucker? No,
Where's Esmo at?
he was mad, bro. Like in that scene though,
disappeared.
he was mad, bro. Like I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, all the young blood that came in this company, I brought it here, and I will take full responsibility of that. And Be Real will not deny that. I was like, because the majority of the people that got brought up in here, they came in here through me, and they were a majority friends and shit, you know. What is it? All right, so and we do have a closeout coming on with Rock Samson, so make sure you guys stay tuned. I don't know if the Kirby thing's gonna make a debut,
Nah.
but at some point I would think you want to integrate it. I do want to thank Norm Alconcel.
Alconcel drugs.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Except
Bro.
if I'm in Thailand.
Taiwan. Thank you guys for
Except if
having
he's in
me,
Thailand,
man.
you cannot sell drugs.
Actually, no. Taiwan legalized, or Thailand legalized weed.
Oh, did that?
Yes. So you can smoke weed, sell weed in Thailand. It was Taiwan
Hang
where
out
they
with
don't
little-
fuck with
hang
it.
out with
Hey,
little
I have a
boys.
friend who moved
Hang
out
out with
there.
little boys and smoke some weed.
Hey fool, I have a friend. Hey, X, you remember the fool who made that
no, I
nugget
can't do
cartoon?
Americans love it.
You remember the fool who with the NFT with the nuggets, with the weed nuggets? Remember we had him? He lives in Thailand now.
Oh, the one that had a girlfriend and shit?
Yeah, the one that was going to get married and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
but he
Is
lives
it?
in Thailand. Shout out to you, G-Shock.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, he's out there living his best life in Thailand. He has like some like Thailand chick cooking breakfast every day. It is like the life.
Yep, you can,
Yeah.
you can have it all.
And they have weed, so he's out there smoking like tough. But I'm like, yeah, there's the cookies out there and all this other shit.
Holy
but
shit.
Yeah, they opened it up, but it's pretty cool. And shout out to Burner though, man. I mean, to have a cookies in Thailand, like
That's pretty gangster.
that is pretty tight. Any type of international move, kudos to him. He used all his fucking resources and potentials to the max. And hey, bro, he utilized every bit of his team, bro. And the more I look at it, I'm just like, I can't help but to really just be inspired by that motherfucker, bro. To really be worldwide, I was like, one day I hope my brands make it that way.
Forbes, baby.
Yeah, Forbes.
magazine. Like that
Yeah.
guy's the man.
I was just like, man, that's some crazy shit. He's accomplished some other shit. But where can they check you out, my boy, Norm?
Big Norm Show. At Big Norm Show on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that shit. I'm not really on the other shits, but you can find me in Toronto. I'll be in and out of California, all over the country, all over the continent. So just look out for me, man. Thank you guys for having me. You guys are fucking a blast, bro.
Oh, man, you're welcome here back anytime, bro. We had like a
Please.
blast just chopping that up with you.
And shout outs to that Wu-Tang vagina once again.
For all the content.
The content.
The content.
Good old-fashioned content.
That thing doesn't quit.
Bro, and to top it off, I'm going to go a little bit deeper on that story. We were there, me and Bill Dotry. And for some reason, Bill Dotry brings up GHB. And this bitch starts tripping out. Stop talking about GHB at my bar. Like, mad. And me and him, we were just talking about, like, drugs. GHB.
That's a
it's
date rape drug.
Yeah, and she gets all... I make sense why she's kind of upset about it, but she's also like, I'm very freedom of speech, where I'm like, bitch, don't talk. I'm not talking to you about it.
Yeah.
She's like, it shouldn't be talked about at my bar. And I was like, it's America, right? And I'm looking at this Texas guy who's super American. And he's like, what do you mean? I don't have a vial on me. And he just keeps pushing this GHB thing, dog.
Now you're just getting
pissing her off, dog. And she's looking at me like, cause she can tell I'm like the more sensible dude. She's giving me a look in his eyes, and Bill's like, well, it's not like we have it.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I did it. Just keeps talking about it, dog. And like eventually he lets it go, but it was just a fun time. Go to fucking the big lounge and go find this big fucking Wu-Tang pussy out there.
And talk about GHB there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you guys follow. Thank you, Ray. Make sure you guys follow Morning Shot Real Podcast, right? Morning Real Podcast. Make sure
you can find Cocaine Bear.
You can find the Cocaine Bear review. Listen to Ray review movies on there, and let you know, he is a film major, has the right credentials to let you know his honest opinion on all this stuff. So make sure you guys check him out, and he will be having some merch coming out soon, some pins.
Shit.
Rock Samson.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Shout out to The Higher Path. Follow me on all my socials at ROCKSAMSONATX. And yeah, stick around for the closeout. I cooked up a new set for you guys.
That's
Yes.
right.
Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you for coming on, my boy. That's a crazy story. I'm glad you're here to tell it. That sounds like, god damn, that sounds like a, what is it, locked up abroad type shit? Like, you should hit them up.
should
Like,
get
can
your
I
own
tell my
episode,
story? Yeah, like, for real.
I
that's a
wait
good
till that
story.
show has new episodes because I like watching that shit.
Hey man, there's so many things that happen in between, me getting booked and 7 months later where they let me go.
Oh,
So,
I bet.
that's gonna be.
I mean, you met some people in there. Yeah, I can
You
already
might
imagine.
see it, hopefully like one day putting it into the universe, it becomes a
We
TV
should do a little
series
concert,
or
yeah,
a
little
movie or
series about
something
it.
like
I think
that.
it'd be great. But yeah, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, man.
See you guys on Wednesday. We got a guest coming on for you guys. Go to flavorsbyazone.com. I got a show April 12th at the La Jolla Comedy Store with George Perez. Go get your tickets at lajollacomedystore.com.
You're back with your daddy?
Yeah, fool. We still be being cool, dog. I don't be being cool. I don't know what you fools tripping on. We being cool. Yeah, I'll be at the comedy store with him and fuck. Post Pizza. Yes, thank you, fucking Bill. Don't show up. Post Pizza with me, Johnny Mitchell, a couple of us, I hope I get
Mac
Ezel on the
Lawson.
show. No, Mac Lawson
Yeah,
is
Mac,
on the show.
Mac Lawson will be there this time.
No, I'm pissed off. Ezel doesn't want to be on the show, but go get your tickets at eventbrite.com. Post Pizza El Monte, pull up, and Ezel was good.
Don't ever disrespect me wearing Cairo colors.
Orange is not his color.
Yeah.
It's everybody's color. It's a fucking, it's on a lot
Yeah,
of
but you kind of like when I see orange, I was like, oh, here comes that shit smell, bringing breath.
They love orange, dog.
Oh man,
All right.
fuck up.
No. We just have a guy with very bad breath that used to work here.
I love you, Carl. Carl loves you. Go to Carl loves you.
We don't love him, but what is it?
Carl loves
Make sure
you.
you guys check out flavorsbyezone.com. There's only about 15 pins left, so make sure you guys take advantage of that and get those. Thank you so much for the overwhelming amount of support. That is very cool. A good 25 of you guys will be getting hooked up. I tried my best to hook everybody up. But yeah, flavorsbyezone.com or highhungry.shop. There's a lot of new merch that I got on the works. That's what I'm doing with my weekend. So make sure you guys tune in later for another sale on Whatnot. Thank you so much for the first sale yesterday on Whatnot. I sold a lot of the stuff I got from Japan. Today, if you want more Pokemon Cafe exclusives from Tokyo, there will be a lot of exclusives on Whatnot. So make sure you guys check me out at Flavors by Ezone and Whatnot, because that does very dope and very great for me. And I will be bringing back the Pokemon cards as well. So I'll let you guys know where my eBay is at and all that stuff, because I got a lot of heat in Japan. Also, we will be back Wednesday. And
Are you going to be at the game? Maybe.
Yeah.
So, maybe.
Yeah, I'll be at the game. Yeah,
All right, we'll be at the game. If you're in LAFC again, you can catch us there.
I got to see if I get you tickets, bro.
I'm going. I'm getting my ticket.
Which
I'm
game?
going. Huh? LAFC game. You've never been to one. We throw it down.
FC.
Pull up.
Okay, I've been.
Tomorrow,
I haven't even been
7:30.
to a Toronto FC game.
Oh, yeah.
No? I swear.
Nitty went to a LAFC game when it was with Danny.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Martinello.
Yeah. And Danny took his shirt off.
Of course he did, man. That
Yeah.
guy's a fucking. That guy's a
You gotta not
rager,
take your
bud.
shirt off,
Like, I'm
dog.
just like, bro, like, There's no need for this right here.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, yo, I'm cheering. Like,
All Canadian
yeah.
jock right there. He's
Yeah, he is an all Canadian jock. So stay tuned for this closeout. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace out.
You ain't a real G, homie. Hey, fool. You got the enemigas right there, homie. You're all right there, dog. Cocaine regular. Don't give a fuck, homie. Alright, fool. I'm not from there, dog.
What? Alright, switch nigga, say good nigga. Hey, mommy. Everything's that shit, fuck you, homie. Look at this faggot ass nigga. Fuck you, homie. You ain't looked out, but you ain't got no looks on, boy. Come on now. Let me kill your balloon. Let me fucking kill your balloon. Yeah, big time.
Papa, you been collecting? What about our share, home? Fuck, puppy. Me too. You told me you were broke.
What's up, gangbanging in the scooter, though? Hey, show the fools how to use it, homie. That's too much sauce, homie.
everybody starts trying to, use the funky kind of records, and then you start thinking that you gotta start buying all this wild European shit. And I think I'm past that phase now.
There's more creative ways to cover up the sample and, make sure the sample police don't catch you. Hip hop wasn't brought up that way. Hip hop evolved through sampling.